Right, we are back. Welcome everyone to the second match of this Saturday of Super Rugby Trans-Tasman 2021. This one is going to be between the Blues and the Brumbies, an exciting matchup that I know a lot of people are looking forward to. I think at the moment the weather at Eden Park may be shocking. I am just waiting to see it, but apparently tell you what, it doesn't look too bad maybe. Hopefully they are all right. I know there were hailstorms cast, there were all sorts that were going to be happening in this game, but luckily looks like the weather isn't too bad so far from what I can see. People are still happy enough. No one really has their umbrellas either, so that is terrific news. If you want to see some fast-paced, hard-hitting rugby, that will be this match between the Blues and the Brumbies. We have got Louis in the chat, has said hello, Millie in there as well, Riley, Henry, Emily, AJ Cook, and also Scrumlass and Aiden. Welcome all to this live stream. This is going to be an exciting matchup. Yeah, it looks like it's actually a pretty nice night at Eden Park, which is extremely lucky because of the fact that, yeah, it looked like it could have been pretty rough if it was anything like it is outside at the moment. But nonetheless, they are just showing the players in the locker room for the Brumbies, and they will be hyped up, hoping that they can move themselves up the table a little bit more. I will quickly show the table. I believe this one is the updated one. Yes, it is. I've done very well there. The Hurricanes at the moment sitting in first. Then you've got the Crusaders, who are sitting in second after that win over the Waratahs, and it was a very strong one, getting that points differential up a little bit more. Then the Blues, currently going to be playing in this match against the Brumbies. They are sitting in third, but if they get this win with a bonus point or without it, they will move into second place. Then you've got the Highlanders and the Chiefs sitting in fourth and fifth, and then the Brumbies in sixth as well. So that is the table as it stands at the moment. Thanks for the weather update, said Fred Archer. No worries, mate. And hey from Max. And it's going to be fun. Blues by 30 points as well is the prediction. Let's go Auckland Blues. Let's get the job done. Hope Caleb has a mean game. Caleb Clark isn't actually there for them at the moment, Machu. He is playing for the New Zealand 7 side. But instead it is going to be Bryce Heem on the right wing, AJ Lamb on the left. I will show the lineups for you guys as well. Let's go Blues from Paulie B. And looking at these lineups, first of all, we will start with that's the Waratahs. That is the wrong team. That is for sure. One moment, I will get these Blues versus it will be Blues versus the Brumbies. And as you can tell, I have come straight from the last live stream. Haven't had much of a chance to set this one up. Was doing a little bit of organising as well. Hopefully, we will have a guest a little bit later on in this live stream. So that is something to look forward to as well. But at this stage, those fellas are not wearing too much at all. But at the moment, 12 degrees, potential rain is the call. And also there are 16 Ks of wind as well. So it could be a very exciting matchup between these two sides. And hopefully the rain doesn't come out till a little bit later. But we will start with the Blues lineup. And straight away, you notice Bryce Heem on that right wing. Coming off a hat-trick in the last match, he will be hoping to continue that form as well. Then you've also got Rieko Ioane and TJ Faiani making up the midfield. Very good, solid combo for the Blues there. And the youngster AJ Lamb on that left wing. Then you got Terry Black and Christie linking up for the 10 and 9 combo. Hoskins Adudu, Dalton Papali, Tom Robertson. Doesn't get much stronger than that, other than the fact that they've got Akira Ioane on the bench as well. That's going to be a battle and a half for those loose forwards. In the scrum, they were pretty dominant in their last match against the Waratahs, I believe, and also the Brumbies having a little bit of troubles with the Chiefs in the last match in the scrum. They are showing that Alan Alatoa making his way out onto the field for his 100th match since 2014. Very impressive. And that is also Tom Cusack, who looks like he is going to be starting this match at number 7 for this one as well. But then we look through the rest of the lineup, and they are looking pretty strong for the Blues, coming off 2 wins as well. Then we look at the lineup of the Brumbies. The man in the number 3 jersey that you cannot see is Alan Alatoa. Oh, you can. Normally I have a logo in the way. Nick White in the number 9 jersey as well. Should be an interesting combo with him and Lolesio. And then Simone and Ikatel. Solomon Cutter first when it comes to the most defenders beaten in this competition, sitting on 15. Tom Banks is doing very well at fullback as well. And they have got Nick Frost, who's coming off a good game last week. Same with Valentini and Stowers. So that should be very exciting as well. But then also, quickly looking at the benches while the Blues are running out onto the field, we have got the likes of, for the Blues, Alex Hodgman and Nepo Lolala, Patrick Tuipulotu, Akira Ioane as well, and then Mark Talia returning. And he is going to be in the number 23 jersey. Doesn't get too much better than that. So late in this match, the Brumbies are going to have to be very careful, but they've got a couple good players as well. Bailey Coenzo I'm looking at. He came off the bench, had 46 running meters and also scored a try in that last match as well. And Luke Rema, always a strong asset to have on the bench. Right, reading in the chat as well. Born in Hamilton, brought up in Auckland, then moved to Palmy North. Who do I go for? Brought up in Auckland, then moved to Palmy North. I feel like you're a Chiefs boy, AJ Cook, or do you go for the Blues perhaps? But at the moment, it looks like we are only moments away from kickoff. It will be Nick White who will be kicking off this match. One time in Wellington, it was 2 degrees as well. And I forgot about that. Caleb's trying to make the Olympics. Team Kiwi lads, he is indeed. And he is doing decently, I think, so far for the Blues as well. Or sorry, for the All Blacks New Zealand 7 side as well, I should say. But now we are only moments away from the kickoff getting underway between these two sides at Eden Park. Doesn't look like it's very full yet, but maybe it will start filling up in the future minutes of this game for attendance. And anyone know how to live stream for free, says Rishi. I know that they do the highlights after on YouTube, but I'm not too sure about live. Sorry, I don't think there's too many out there, but that one has been kicked off by the Brumbies, claimed by Josh Goodhue there, and straight away has been driven to the ground by the Blues. Now it is going to be Christie with the ball in hand just outside of the 22 at the moment of the Blues. Their own 22, that is. And now it is going to be in the hands of Kauli Tuioti driving forward as well. And now Christie looking like he is setting up for perhaps a box kick here, or he is going to be firing it back. He is telling Dalton Papali'i to stand somewhere. Dalton Papali'i didn't really want to by the looks of that, but he has sent it into the sky now. Bryce M looking to line it up. Or sorry, it was AJ Lamb, not quite able to get it, but Tom Banks does. On the halfway line at the moment are the Brumbies. Now it's going to be in the hands of, I believe that would have been the man in the number 2 jersey, almost dropped there by Nick Frost, but he has managed to hang on. Almost stolen. Yes, Marcel Renata, no, not able to get it in. Hoskins Tutu there, little knock on from the Brumbies. And now it is going to be a scrum on the halfway line. And Sigman cheers as well, says Rishi. And also we have got Max Cottle in the chat, has said, hey, welcome to the live stream, mate. And do let me know your score predictions for this match as well. Who do you think is winning? I feel like a lot of people are saying the Blues are winning, but how many points do you think they will be winning this match by? Do let me know. But you're going to be a very exciting one, that is for sure. And I feel like this is one of those matches that it's almost the preview of the match that is going to be taking place a little bit later on tonight between the Chiefs and the Reds. That's going to be an exciting matchup. And I think that is the one that most people were looking forward to the most for this weekend. But at the moment, the pack weights, 915 kgs of the Blues versus the 882 of the Brumbies. Now, I did mention the Brumbies struggled a little bit at scrum time up against the Chiefs last week, and they will be hoping that they can make that right this week. But their line-out is very strong, 97.4% for their line-out accuracy, 38 from 39 so far. Very impressive from them. But the Blues at the moment, 10 from 10 for their scrums. So it's going to be very exciting. Last 5 results have been 3 wins for the Blues, and then the most recent game was 26-21 to the Brumbies. That was in 2011 as well. So it has been a little while since, 2019, I should say. But yeah, it's been a little while since we have been able to see these two sides play, and that is why it's going to be so exciting as well. But I will quickly update my scoreboard as well so that it is updating by itself. And hopefully it will work out. There we go. We are good to go, and that is a good scrum from the Blues straight away. And now it's going to be a straight penalty to the Blues. So that means more than likely, surely, that is going to be what they are going to be going for throughout this match. Going for that scrum. They've got Hoskins Tutu off the back. He is dangerous when he has ball in hand. And also, they've got Akira Ioane who will be coming off the bench at some stage. Who does he replace? Tom Robinson, Papali'i, or maybe Hoskins Tutu. But from 50 out, it looks like Zahn Sullivan's going to be taking on the 3 points. Yes, he is. So they have decided that rather than going for the line out or anything like that early on the Blues, they want points on the board. Download the app, Google it as well, says AJ Cook. And also imagine if it snows, says Henry Samuel. That would be pretty awesome. I would take snow over hail, though, at this stage. And hail was possibly going to be on the cards for this match. But Papali'i, very happy with that one there. He is happy to be back out in the starting lineup as well. He returned last week up against the Waratahs. We also got their Blues heavier. They love the KFC and corned beef and taro bro as well from Matu. Yeah, they've got a strong fallback. 915 kgs is very tough to go against, that is for sure. And we are currently 3.5 minutes into this match, and Zahn Sullivan now is going to be having a chance to convert this one on the left foot from quite far out, 51 meters or so. Is an impressive kick for someone to open up the game with, but that's the question. Can he get it? And the Orcs modus is a guide to behavior will be witness. Wait a minute, that one might have gone over, did it? No, just away to the right, hit the distance, but just not quite able to convert it. There's Zahn Sullivan, not too happy with that one. Will being witness again to the hiss and a roar, but history indicates this, and poor is on the horizon as well, says Shane Newton. I feel like that's a very fancy way of saying it's going to rain very heavily very soon. So hopefully it does stick around or come after the game, I should say, because we have seen, like in the final of Super Rugby Aotearoa, as soon as you add rain, all of a sudden it becomes a territory game. Hoskins Tutu now driving forward, fending off Kusak. Now he's trying to break through the tackle of Scott Seo as well. They've got this ball just on the halfway line. Finley Christie now shuffling away from a couple. And now it's going to be Josh Goodhue, almost tip-tackled there. But he has gone down safely. Teddy Black now flat ball into the hands of TJ Faiani now trying to pierce a gap. And he is dragged down as well. Now it is going to be in the hands of Marcel Renata. Goes to Auckland on the inside. The Blues just looking to hold this ball for a little bit of time here. Teddy Black now flying through the gap as well. A great tackle in by Nick White, who has plenty of pace. Now it's going to be Tom Christie. Goes to Rico Ioane Hoskins, the 2-2 on the outside. Now to AJ Lamb, who is trying to step around, but he has almost been held up, so they have made it a rolling maul. That is very smart from the Blues. And tell you what, they are still driving there. It was Solomoni Katu who had the ball in the... Yes, they were able to get that one in the scrum now for the Brumbies because of the fact that they were able to hold AJ Lamb up. They made an extra about 20 metres from it, though. High-scoring game, over 55 points as well, says Michael. So that is definitely a possibility here. I feel like these two sides will have a little bit of a feeling out process at the start, but then we're straight into it, and there will be tries galore perhaps. Or we are still yet to have a very low-scoring game in Super Rugby Trans-Tasman. I think the lowest game we've had is 25-15. So I feel like this one maybe could be the other way. Maybe they'll go with even less points on the board, but the Blues looking like they're starting this pace of the match very quickly. And yeah, AJ Lamb in the end tackled by, I believe it was Ikatau, who was able to get the ball from that rolling maul, just holding on to it. And then from there, they went let him go there, the Brumbies, and they've got the scrum feed now about 17 metres out from their own line. Nick White puts it in, and now it is going to be fired back. It looks like they're going to go for a little bit of a set play here. It is Ikatau now, so it's Samone who was in that ball up. Nick White looking like he is going for the box kick. I feel like the instructions would have been get as close to halfway as you can so I can kick it into touch, and that is exactly what he has done. I have to say, Eden Park's looking a little bit emptier than I thought that they would have been in this one. Don't write off Brumbies this rain is the great equaliser, although I don't think it started raining quite yet. So, yeah, it could be an interesting one. Tactics change a lot in the rain. And also good evening or good morning, afternoon, evening all, says Grant Swartz. Welcome to the live stream, mate. Gone for the short line out now. It's going to be in the hands of Auckland, but he has dropped that one. And now it means that it is going to be the scrum for the Brumbies once again. So, unfortunately, just not quite able to get that one right. He's got his eyes closed at the moment, Auckland. So if to say maybe he ended up poking himself in the eye or something along those lines. Wasn't quite able to see that one. We have also got there, good evening friend, Mortal Kombat theme song starts playing as well from Scrumless. And we have got back for the second game, hoping for a good one. I am too. Hopefully we have got a high-scoring one on the cards and a close match. We want to see some close matches in this competition, although the Blues don't. They are at the moment sitting in third place on the table. They need a bonus point win here. That's the the reserves. That is the table at the moment. They need this win and they need the bonus point if they do want to get just that little bit further ahead of the Crusaders. Because that's the thing, if the Blues and the Hurricanes win all their games with bonus points, the Blues and the Hurricanes, I think is what I actually said, never mind. They will end up in the situation of both going through to that final when the Crusaders would miss out. So it is a little bit of an interesting situation there. And we have also got there Blues 32, Brumbies 22. So it could be a close one in that regard. Let's go Blues boys as well, says Rangi. And now it is going to be the scrum feed for the Brumbies now on their 40-metre line. And it was just a little bit of a decent push, but it ended up going sideways, which is why they decided that they will need a scrum reset as well. Yeah, it could be a very interesting matchup. I don't think it started raining yet there, but I know that there was a forecast of hail and all sorts that could have been going on at that game. But so far, scrum feeds, they've had the most scrum feeds in this competition in terms of the amount that I've had to put in, and they have been able to retain that one, have they? It's a good push from the Blues side, but Nick White's got that one. Going to be kicking it on the blind side, good kick downfield, and it's going to be AJ Lamb. Maybe a slippery ball situation because he did end up putting that one down, and AJ Lamb kicks it into touch, and it means now the Brumbies are only going to be 30 metres out from the Blues line. We have also got there, I watched the last Mortal Kombat film last. It's fantastically crap, and I loved it as well, says Grant. And I see the Crusaders won. Doesn't surprise me. I had to go and lie down and a massive headache. Just woke up now. Hopefully, it has got a little bit better for you, Nov Mum. But yeah, at this stage, the Crusaders, they were able to get that bonus point win as well. So they are sitting 1 point behind the Hurricanes, and the Blues will be hoping to get the win here to be able to overpass or overtake them once again, I should say. But now they are showing AJ Lamb at the moment, and now it is going to be the line out actually inside of the 22 for the Brumbies here. So this is a very good opportunity, and it's going to be the man's name who I can't really say, McKennery, I believe it is, has been able to give that one to Darcy Swain. Now it's going to be Nick White, goes off to Scott CO driving at the line there, but straight over the ball almost was Marcel Renata, but now it's going to be Rob Valentini running hard. He scored the last try of the last match for the Brumbies, looking for the same thing here. Now it's going to be Nick White, who is looking for the offload back into the hands of Simone now, who is trying to step around, has been dragged down though. Now it's going to be Nick White goes to Rob Valentini once again, getting held up by Hoskins and Tutu, but he is driving for the line. He's hit the post there. Rob Valentini, he needs to get to the ground, and that ball has come free, and it's Dalton Bubbly, but it is going to be the penalty to the Brumbies. Right, what do they do here? Do they take on the 3 points to get on the board, or do you go for the corner or the scrum and try and really pour on the pressure early? But yeah, Rob Valentini getting driven into the post there, but it was offside against Josh Goodhue there. And he has made 24 tackles so far in this competition. Talking of tackles, though, we have had a lot of them made in Super Rugby Aotearoa. I have got a little bit of a thingy that will go across the bottom of the screen. There it is. They are going for the corner as well. This was before the start of round 3 as well. As you can see, Billy Harmon having 42 in 2 matches. Lachlan Boshier, 38. Then Fergus Lee Warner. That is actually updated till after the last match. Same with Duplessis Karefi. But they are all of the tackle stats of the leading tacklers in the competition, although that hasn't been updated for the 2 matches or the 1 match so far today. So it is a little bit behind, but they have gone to the back now. And once again, they are going to be driving in. Nick Frost claiming that one. It is in the hands of McInnery at the back of the rolling maul for the Brumbies. They're not really going anywhere, though. They are getting driven backwards. So now it looks like it is going to be Nick White now, firing it back now. A little bit of a set play. Noel Alicio goes to Kata now, or a little bit ahead of Tom Banks, and because of it, it is a knock-on advantage. Now it's AJ Lamb with the no-look pass, and they are going back now for the scrum once again. A few drop balls from both sides so far in this match, 11 minutes in. Still 0-all. I won 61-54 for the Bucks as well. And we have got all Mortal Kombat films are fantastically bad, but I love them as well. Says Grumlance. It's been quite chilly in Auckland the last few days. Maybe that's why Eden couldn't attract so many fans today. And I guess that's a decent point. I know also maybe some would have looked at the weather forecast and gone, if it's supposed to hail, I'm not too keen to not be covered by a seat, because they have quite a fefew that aren't covered, if I'm not wrong, at Eden Park. So maybe that is why everyone's kind of moved up a little bit closer to the top of the stadium. Perhaps I wish George comes soon. I think he was actually planning on coming around for this match, though I think he had a couple things to do beforehand. So he may be here maybe for the second half or the later stages of this first half. And then we will put the news down, please, as well. Says Henry Samuel, put the news down. Is that the scrolly one that is already down, Henry? As if so, you're welcome, I guess. Now it is going to be the scrum feet of the Hurricanes, or sorry, the Blues. I keep on calling everyone the Hurricanes. They've got the advantage now. They've done well there. They have been able to get that one. A little bit of a knock-on from Christie, and now they are going to have the penalty there on the 22 for the scrum feet. It just held beautifully in that scrum, and then they just drove forward. But they are showing Hoskins a 2-2. He will be hoping to have a big game here, maybe score himself a try. He didn't play in the last match. He had the week off. It was Akiriwani in the number 8 jersey, so maybe he will get a decent run round in this one. But Zahn Sullivan now with the left boot is going to be kicking for the touchline. 2 penalties against the Brumbies so far. Enjoy your KFC when George comes. He's not actually going to KFC. He did mention in between the live streams. So that is, I guess, slightly unfortunate. But, yeah, it will be good to have him round as well for this match. Cheer, brother. Blues all day, says OGNZ. Yeah, they are a very strong side, the Blues. It was very nicely done there from them to be able to win that penalty in the scrum. And that is where they will be strong in this match, because of the fact, like, they've got a very interesting situation of last week, the Chiefs were able to dominate the scrum feed, or, yeah, it was even the scrum feed of the Brumbies. They were able to steal a couple against the feed as well, and now they're in the situation of, it looks like it is going to be the same here, but it has gone to the back, and it has been stolen there by Nick Frost, I believe it was, but now it's going to be Lolesio cutting up the middle. Good low jack on him by Finley Christie, and straight over the ball was Dalton Bubbly, and he has ripped it away clean there, Dalton Bubbly, and now it's going to be a counter-attack. Gali Tuioti driving forward over the top of McInnery. Now it is going to be Hoskins who picks the ball up with one hand. American football throws it backwards, and now it is going to be Otiri Black looking for a bit of space, found a bit of it as well, and has gone into touch just outside of the 22 of the Brumbies. So Dalton Bubbly, once again, that man just steals everything in the breakdown. Last match, he came off the bench, made 10 tackles, and also had 1 turnover, 1 in the short amount of time he was out there. So he will be hoping that he can do the same in this match, and he's already got the turnover 1. Perhaps he can extend on it. Already got the bleeding nose as well, Dalton Bubbly, but it was Noah Lolesio. Pearson through the middle. Then he was tackled by Christie. Straight over the ball was Dalton Bubbly. I was just trying to work out 25 metres out or so from their own line here. The Brumbies, McInnery now going into the hands of Darcy Swain, and now they are going for the rolling maul, but it's going to be a penalty to the Blues in that situation for them, joining from the side of the maul, I think the call was. If I'm not wrong, we haven't actually got a scoreboard at the moment for the actual match at the moment either, but at this stage it is 0-all between these two sides, but it was against Darcy Swain, I believe it was. So that is something that the Brumbies couldn't afford to give away. I'm trying to work out what it was, but normally they have it pop up on the screen, but it hasn't actually got it at the moment. So that is why it is pretty tough for me to see. But now it's going to be Aotearoa Black kicking for the corner. They want the 7 points here. I enjoyed the Red Dead Redemption episode 2, boat tour gone wrong, as well as Henry Samuel. That is, of course, on the Kiwi Lads gaming channel. If you haven't already checked that out, be sure to. Could this be the lucky number 13 for Oz? Says Sebastian. Maybe. I mean, it is number 13, isn't it? So maybe unlucky for some, but maybe it's the moment that the Brumbies need. But so far, try origins for the Blues, 38% have come from lineouts. So they are going to need a lot of luck here to make sure that this one isn't going to be a rolling maul against them. And it's going to be in the hands of Kurt Eklund now. He has broken off the side. Kurt Eklund driving forward. Dalton Pavali pretty much carrying him over the line. And it's going to be the try for Kurt Eklund to start this match off for the Blues. 15 minutes in, but Eklund has scored it. And that is what the Blues were after. They went for the corner that time, decided that they wanted to try and get over the line, and that's exactly what they ended up doing. I will quickly do what I did for the other matches as well in terms of the try scorers of this match. I have to erase a lot of them because there were a huge amount in the Blues, in the Crusaders versus the Waratahs. I can't remember the name, but Eklund went to the front to Goodhue. Then from there, the rolling maul was on. Dalton Pavali pretty much carries Kurt Eklund over the line with the leg drive there. Very nicely done. And it meant that now it is the first try of the match to the Blues as well. So I will quickly update it, and it was Kurt Eklund who was able to score it. And at this stage, there are no tries on the board for the Brumbies. Not yet anyway. I feel like there will be, though, by the end of this match. And there we go. And it is currently raining quite heavily here as well, which is not ideal when we are hoping that the power doesn't go out, because we did have severe weather warnings, and pretty much Alpine Energy were like, it might end up you're losing power. So make sure you're prepared. And I feel like I'm not really prepared at all. But that one was a good bit of preparation from the Blues to get that try. We'll put it up down the bottom. Kurt Eklund was the try scorer, and so far the Brumbies have not been able to score yet. The reason wasn't talking yesterday was because I was at the game, and also my phone was about to go flat high from the game as well, says Millie. So welcome into this live stream. Aotearoa Black now has got this kick. So far sitting 76.5%, and that is going to ramp it up to probably around 80 for that man, Aotearoa Black. Very nicely done. And now the score is going to be 7-0 to the Blues, the first try of this one. What's in the name? Win or lose the Blues. Monitor or Monica is a double-edged sword. Damn it if you do, damned if you don't as well. Yeah, it's one of those ones. The Blues supporters, I have noticed, though, they are pretty supportive of the Blues overall. Like, normally it's one of those situations that some sides, like, they get pretty much turned against if they lose a few games. But the Blues overall, their support has been pretty strong. So hopefully that will continue, and maybe it will take them all the way to the final as well. And we have also got what would happen if the Kiwi Lads Sport and the Kiwi Lads Games channel get 1,000 subscribers. It would be very surprising because we haven't really been doing too many uploads on the Kiwi Lads Sport one. And also, let's go kick downfield from Zahn Sullivan, sitting up nicely for Tom Banks. Now it's going to be in the hands of Lolicio, and they look like they are going for a bit of a counter-attack here on the halfway line. Tom Wright has tackled Tom Robertson back to his feet straight away, not quite able to get it. A lot of Toms in this match as well. Now it's going to be Alan Alatoa, I believe, or it might have been Seo actually. Now it's going to be Nick White with a little bounce pass to Tom Wright, offload forward from Rob Valentini, not being called though. So it is going to be the situation that the Brumbies get to keep on going. They may check it though. Yes, now they are going back for the forward pass. And now it is going to be the scrum feed to the Blues once again. Good start, Auckland, says Machu. Yeah, that's the thing we have seen in the second half for the Blues in the last couple of matches. They have been able to absolutely pour on the pressure. And that is one thing that the longer the Brumbies can stay in this match, the better chance they'll have of winning it. But as soon as they get in that situation of the Blues getting one or two more tries, they will be in trouble. But it is going to be another scrum feed here. 18 minutes into this game, and it is currently 7-0 between these two sides. At this stage, it looks like it's slowly filling up at Eden Park as well. I'm not sure what the attendance was supposed to be at this match, but maybe the hail did put a few people off, although there's not really too many jackets or umbrellas there at the moment. So hopefully it isn't raining at all at this stage, and we do get to see a full game of rugby without any weather conditions, because we have seen, like I mentioned earlier on, a weather condition can change a game big time. We saw that there was a bit of wind at the Crusaders versus Waratahs game, but it didn't seem to affect too much overall. But then also, you've got the match later on, the Reds versus the Chiefs. I think it's supposed to be about 26 degrees. Front rows have gone down on this near side, but they are going to keep on going here. And it's going to be Christie with the ball to Bryce him now. TJ Faiani looping around. Zahn Sullivan not quite able to hold it, but it'll go backwards, so he gets back up. And he is going to be continuing to drive forward 40 metres out from their own line at the moment. The Blues a little bit sloppy here for them, but now it's going to be Hoskins who goes to AJ Lamb with a little kick in behind, and it is going to be taken. No, it's not. An awkward bounce for Tom Wright, but he has claimed that one now inside of the 22. Looks like he's going for the counter attack now. He is kicking it down the middle of the field here. Tom Banks finding a lot of space. Zan Sullivan reading that bounce nicely, and now he is going to be on the left boot, and he kicks that one miles down the field. And it is going to be a finding touch inside of the half of the Brumbies. Good kick from him. I am Golden State versus the Golden State Warriors as well. So you must be playing a bit of NBA indeed. But also we will do this thing that we normally do in the chat. I want to know who you guys think is going to be scoring the next try in this match. One for the Blues, one for the Brumbies. Who is the player who is going to be scoring? Do let me know in the chat. We have got what should I do when I hit 50 or 40 subscribers? I mean, it is up to you, mate. Because of the fact that if you do hit it, I guess it's just one of those ones that you will know your audience and know what they want to see in that regard for those ones. McInnery now fires that one in. It's been dropped and it's been knocked on there, but it's a penalty there for the jumper getting tossed across. It was Cowley Tuioti who was thrown over. Darcy Swain saying, sorry, guys, I dropped that ball. But at the end of the day, it was a penalty against the Blues there for Cowley Tuioti. Blues all day as well, says Tui Alola. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. At this stage, do let me know, Tui, who you think is going to be scoring the next try for the Blues in this match. But now Tom Banks is going to be lining up the kick for the corner and hoping to get some real meters on it. That is a good kick from Tom Banks, and it means now that the Brumbies are inside of the 22 of the Blues, and they need to score very soon here, the Brumbies. They want to be right in this match. Did you put a mouthguard in your player in a rugby challenge for Seth Henry Samuel? I did indeed. I had it as a black and yellow one, but I think I'm going to change it to just one color because it kind of looks a little bit weird with just the little middle piece being the yellow, I believe it is. But now it is going to be in the hands of Valentini now, driving at the line. What a tackle that is from Tom Christie. Or sorry, Finley Christie. Now it's going to be Alatoa drops the ball a couple meters out from the line. Now it is going to be a full-length try attempt maybe from the Blues, but it is going to be AJ Lamb. Kicks it downfield, sees a lot of space. And it is going to be staying in the field of play. Awkward bouncing one. Tom Banks takes that one nicely. Now he's running down the wing. Tom Banks. He's got men on the inside breaking the tackle of Finley Christie. He is dragged down only about 20 meters out from the line. Now it's going to be Christie. Goes back into the hands of Darcy Swain, who is running it hard. And they are slowly making their way towards the try line. Now it's going to be a short ball into the hands of Scott Seo. They've got the advantage as well here. The Brumbies, this is a great opportunity for them here. Short ball from Nick White into the hands of, I believe that one is Ikatau there. Driving forward now, Nick White with a little kick in behind. Didn't quite work out. Went straight back to him. Off the deflection. Now it's going to be Noel Alicio with a cross kick attempt. It's an awkward bouncing one. Almost claimed by, it was going to be Tom Cusack, but not quite able to get that one. But they have got the penalty here. The Brumbies. This match is going to be a fast-paced one by the looks of it, which is very exciting. Offside against the Blues there. So that is why they are in the situation of being an opportunity for maybe the kick for the corner again. It looks like it's going not too bad. They are showing Hoskins to do there, saying that it was knocked down a little bit. Good defense from him in the end. They are taking it on the 3 points here, the Brumbies. They're deciding that they want some points on the board. I predict New Zealand Rugby will offer you a job as a commentary for the Super 15 very soon. And g'day, how are you? We have got George has arrived. You're kind of off to the side. Tell you what, we will do it a little bit differently here. Are you ready? I will get you headphones as well. Or do you want to grab the ones that are behind you, your white ones? And at the moment, the Blues are leading 7 points to 3 now because they will be able to get this conversion. For some reason, I predict from Ioane and, if I'm right, can you buy me a pack of volcanoes? I feel like we could do that, honest opinion, if we get called up for the Super 15 commentary site. And also, it is going to be Noel Alicio. I will quickly change this so that we are full screen. There we go. And I will move over to the side so that you've got a little bit more space as well, mate. Thank you for coming in. Great weather we're having, isn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely dreadful. You've got it plugged into your controller, but I will get you to plug it into this little device. But at the moment, the Blues are winning this match. Oh, nice one. The Blues are winning this match at this stage. 7 points to 3. I will quickly create a score line so that you guys can see exactly what is going on as well while we are throughout it. Yeah, I got the try scorers going across the bottom of the screen at the moment as well. That one we've got the sound for, but I will quickly update you. You want to tell the people what is going on at the moment?
Their number 11 did a nice little kick. He missed a tackle. I don't know the players' names.
That was Tom Wright.
Tom Wright. And the Blues just got the ball.
Oh, Tom Robinson now goes to Bryce Heem. Hat-trick man from last week, kicks it forward. And now it's going to be bouncing out. Noel Alicio, awkward bouncing one. He has managed to claim it, or did he drop it there? I think it has gone backwards there.
For sure.
And because of it, does that mean it's going to be a 5 meter scrum or a goal line dropout? Possibly. we'll have to wait and see here, but I will quickly update the scoreboard as well.
The Blues have done very well there.
It is going to be the 5-metre scrum, I believe, here for the Blues, so that is dangerous. At this stage, they are checking to see if it was carried back. I will quickly update that and put it up on the screen for you guys. At this stage, the Blues are winning this match 7 points to 3. Bryce Heem with the little kick in behind here. I think he gets a touch on it before it goes over the line. Yeah, he does. So that's going to be a 5-metre scrum.
Yeah.
And that is going to be danger. Are you in the shot enough? I can't quite see because of the microphone. Hopefully you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, you good?
Yeah.
You excited?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. There's going to be a 5-metre scrum now as well. We have got, for some reason, I predict a try from Ioane and one from Nick Frost. He deserved one. Did you see him play last week, Nick Frost? No. He played phenomenally. And he deserved the try, but he couldn't quite get it in the end. He was outpacing some of the backs as well. Oh, yeah, George is here as well from Scrum Last. She is happy about it. And we have also felt like the Brumbies might be the first AU team to win, considering they nearly beat the Crusaders.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right, that one's going to go down there. Collapsing in the front row there. Scott Seo up against Marcel Renata for this one as well. Can't wait to see your Rugby Challenge be a pro. And George, welcome, and great Red Dead Redemption vid as well from Henry Samuel. Is that Michael Checker's son as well, says Machu. Oh, no, that was Honest Opinion. Go Brumbies from the Girl YouTube as well. Wishing the co-commentator a wonderful day as well. So that is you. Have you had a good day?
It's been raining, so it's been good because I don't have to go out and do anything.
That is true. Did you watch the game between the Crusaders and the Waratahs?
Yeah.
Good match? Enjoy it?
Yeah, it was good.
It is supposed to be hailing at this match as well, but luckily at this stage it looks pretty dry, which is what we love to see.
Hopefully the Brumbies win.
Oh,
because
okay.
then the Crusaders will go to second place on the ladder.
Of course. Now you guys probably know who George supports here. They've got the advantage here. Hoskins Satutu looking for this ball, and it's going to be the penalty.
I'm going for the Brumbies here.
You are? Okay. And we have got put time up, please, says Silver. We'll have to keep on updating it on the I might actually do it on this one in terms of the amount of time gone, purely because of the fact that if it's both of us, we can't really have the time up there as well, because it's kind of like they have a certain layout. But at the moment, I will put and we will go that at the moment we will go the clock, I guess. I don't know. The clock is 27 minutes or 26 minutes at the moment. I will keep on updating that every few minutes so you guys know exactly what the time is in the game. 13-0 after this game, Aussie Rugby as well, says Nush. And we have also got in there George, keep it up, Kiwi lads might get a sponsorship from Pump Water as well.
It's pure.
It's Pam's.
It's Pam. It's Pam's water.
It sure is Pam's. So
straight
sponsor
out
us,
of Pam's house's tap.
Bit of tap water from Pam's house, eh? Oh, that's a good push from the Brumbies, though. And that's going to be in the situation. It's a Brumbies penalty.
Oh, nice.
Very nicely done from them. And it was Darcy Swain getting fired up as well.
Those two that just shared a very intimate moment.
That was Darcy Swain and Nick Frost for the locks, I believe it was. Was it the two tall men, number 4 and 5? Illegal wheeling. They are very happy with it. He does, and so does Leon McDonald there. We have also got George supports the Brumbies as well, says AJ Cook. He only supports them because he is a Crusaders fan and he wants to see them in the final. That is why. Come on, Brumbies. Do it for all the Aussies and South Africa guys on your side.
Is there an actual final or is it just points?
It's a final.
Oh, so there is a final.
And it doesn't have to be, at this stage, it's going to be 2 New Zealand sides, but it didn't have to be. It could have been New Zealand and Australia, or it could have been Australia and Australia. So it's going to be whoever the top 2 sides are. Have you seen the table recently?
Yeah, it's the Blues have to, because how many more games are there?
Only 2 rounds.
So the Blues ultimately have to lose here for the Crusaders to get into that final.
Yeah, or they need to not get that bonus point. But if they can get the bonus point here, it will be danger. Now it's going to be a backline movement from the Brumbies, Tom, right now. Firing it back over the top, awkward bouncing, but Solomon Carter, watch this man run. He is very impressive, runs hard at the line. Every time he gets a ball, all Dalton Papali'i trying to get straight over that. In the 22 at the moment are the Brumbies. And it looks like it is going to be Alan Alalato, 100 game for him. Rob Valentini crawling forward there for the Brumbies, trying to make a few more meters before Nick White fires this one in the sky. And I believe he will be kicking this one for touch rather than downfield here. And he has said that maybe it's not going out. Yes, it is. And Nick White very happy with that one as well. I will read the chat while we are at it. And I do think it will very much handling errors rain big impact, although I don't think it's actually raining quite yet. It is expected rain, but I'm not sure whether it is struck. Hey, well, he's got a better stash than me, doesn't he?
Yeah, you've seen the Crusaders in here.
Yeah, what's up with that? Have they got like a reason behind it?
No, I don't know if there's a reason behind it, but they've got like outside backs have got their certain one, inside
they
backs,
got
the forwards.
Kind of chin strap
on it.
Yeah,
because some of them have got the goatees, and some of them have got sideburns, and then some guys have got other ones. So they've all got their own different ones, each like part of the team.
Oh, right. What if you can't grow a beard?
Well, they were talking about how some of them.
That's why they didn't put. That might be why Braden Eno wasn't in the starting lineup.
Yeah.
Perhaps he said, "No, I don't want to shave this beard," and they're like, "No, off you go, do it for the team."
That's something weird.
It is. Now it's going to be the Brumbies now. It was Simone who was hitting that ball up there. Hoskins trying to get straight over the ball, not quite able to. There is a Blues player down on the background. I think it was Josh Goodhue at this stage. The Blues trying to get this ball back 40 metres out at the moment. From their own line are the Brumbies, and that's going to be a low kick from Simone, going to be bouncing up, and it's a very good kick downfield. It's going to go into the hands of, it is going to be AJ Lamb, and Zahn Sullivan kicks it for touch. He's got a very good boot as well, Zahn Sullivan.
It hasn't gone out.
I think it did just, and now they have taken the quick throw, and of course they are still down to 14 men here, the Blues. Tom Wright with the little kick in behind, straight into the hands, so it's been dropped though by Bryce Heem, and because of it now it is going to be the Brumbies who have got the line out, the scrum, about 25 metres out. Sorry, you'll notice from these that I just don't stop talking as well.
Out of that whole kicking thing, the Brumbies won. Yeah,
I guess so. And Josh Goodhue is down, so Tui Pelotu maybe coming back onto the field a little bit earlier than he would have been anticipating. And we have also got there 37-22 for the Blues to win this. May the best team win, says Bernadetta as well. You have to have the Satyrs in grand finals as well, says the Guru YouTube. And we have also got there Shave up for the lineup as well, says Sebastian Grammer. And we have also got, we all know who the best club team in the world is, says the girl. So he is in agreement. Oh, no. Points differential.
You see how much they're winning in their competition
at the moment? Doing all right.
They got like 70-0 wins.
Really?
Yeah, I think they're going to get promoted again, as well as Ealing Trailfinders.
Don't they normally get promoted and then go back down?
No, they've been up. The reason why they went down is because they cheated. They cheated the salary cap, so
leave a subscription to Scrumless as well. Of course, that is one of your specialties. You want to do the plug for the channel.
What channel? The gaming channel.
No, this one though.
But
you could plug the gaming channel as well if you like.
We won't worry about it.
We won't? Okay.
I mean, you can all go and watch and subscribe to it, but you have to watch the video.
That is, of course, the Kiwi Lads gaming channel that he is talking about. If you are watching this one, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Leave a like as well.
I do say if you're going to go and subscribe to the gaming one, you do have to watch the videos because or else YouTube will just flip shit. They don't like it. So
PD. Blues all day says ringing as well. We have also got install a him as well, says AJ Cook. And I challenge George to commentate and read comments for 1 minute. Do you want to try and do it?
Well, I can't really see the comments.
Can't you?
No.
Tell you what, we will go like, that's going to be a Brumbies penalty as well. So they have done well just outside of the.
Are they going to go for the free? Or are they going to go for the try? I think they need to go for the try.
It would be a very good option here.
That's the issue.
Tom Banks' corner.
That's one of the reasons why the Waratahs didn't get where they wanted. They went for the free. Like the start of the game, they were talking about coming out, firing, and get the first points, and then they just go for the free. As Justin Marshall always says, you'll never beat a New Zealand team by scoring frees.
That's true.
You've got to score tries.
And the Waratahs, they're actually scoring quite a few good tries.
Yeah, I mean, once they tried, they got tries.
Oh, good pun.
But they got down that end and got opportunities, and for some reason took the free. You want me to read these?
Do you want to read the chat? This is a short cable, though, so just be careful. Don't yank it too far. That is what she said. All right, now it is going to be off the back. Tom Cusack now going into the hands of it. Was Ikitau hitting that ball up hard. Counter ruck from the Blues, and they are going to steal that one. Kurt Eklund, no, it's going to be a penalty. And they will have to be careful here, the Blues. And it was taken out. The 9 was the call there. We have also got, I'm so used to reading it, but are you going to read them out?
One guy subscribed.
Thank you very much.
One guy said, Liberty Guru said, what's the big beef between Satyrs fans and the rest of New Zealand? Well, I think the rest of New Zealand's just a little bit jealous. Hey.
I feel like you're going to annoy a lot of people in this. Welcome, George, everyone. This is only your second live stream, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not wrong. You came in for the final between the Crusaders and the Chiefs. Now it is going to be McKerney now. Firing this one down the middle. It is taken by Darcy Swain, and now they are driving once again here. The Brumbies trying to make a few extra meters. The Blues have been defending it very well. That one has gone down, and Tom Robinson straight over the ball, and that is going to be the scrum for the Blues. No, it's not. He wasn't quite able to get that one. Now it's going to be Nick White, goes back into the hands of Simone, who is trying to make a few extra meters, but he is driven back by Bryce Heem.
Scrum, so he can find anyone.
Now it is going to be Nick Frost driving forward. Tutu trying to get straight over the ball. Nick White now going to the short side there. And they have got another advantage against the Blues. They need to be careful with their discipline around. Someone is going to the bin. AJ Lamb trapped there. And because of it now, might almost be another advantage. But now it is going to be in the hands of Scott CO driving forward. Good tackle from Hoskins Tutu there. Nick White once again. Now going to Noel Alessio. Goes to Valentini. You know, he'll run hard. Unless he has his legs tied up, of course. And now it is going to be going back for that penalty. Oh, double blow of the whistle as well. This is getting very close to a yellow card.
They said they like me.
Do they?
They like me, yeah.
There's Scrum Lash. She does love you very much.
She?
Yeah, it's a female. Right, we have a female viewer, believe it or not. Maybe more than one. I think we got a couple here as well.
There's not that many coming in.
Oh, we'll read through some of the older ones as well. Blues all day from ring. We have got, what is the big, we read that one. Hamish and George, do not tell this to Isaac. You guys are better than him and funny as well. As well as Henry Samuel. You'll tell George that, won't you? You'll probably tell him right now almost. We almost got a nice one, boys, from Michael, and also Blues by 3 going to be close as well, says Albert. So that could be a very close game indeed. And I feel like that's going to be the case. We haven't really had a very low scoring game in Super Rugby Aotearoa so far. Like the Highlanders versus Western Force, 25-15, I think is almost the lowest that we've had. So maybe it is. Go the females, says no mum as well. We have also got Kiwi lads. If it's 20-0 to the two NZ teams next weekend, you'll have to get a number 2 front to back and leave the sideburns. Kiwi mullet as well, says Machu. I don't know about that. I've already gone for the mustache. I don't know whether I want to affect it too much more. You've got a mustache going as well, don't you?
Yeah.
A nice one. And now it is going to be McKennery who is going to be going for the corner, and they are going to be going for this line out once again for the Brumbies. They want to be able to get this try. Also, Tui Pelosi on the field for Josh Goodhue already. Now it is going to be driving forward here. The rolling move of the Brumbies. Only 5 metres out now. McKennery has got it at the back. They are trying to get through this defence. Oh, the Blues are Teddy Black is calling that he needs more defence on that side. Now they are driving forward. Yeah. Who has got it in hand at the moment for the Brumbies? It is going to be McKennery. And he scores the try for the Brumbies.
Old mate asked where Nick White was last few years. I think he was in England. I think he came back start of the season. I think he played for I can't remember who. Was it Exeter?
I couldn't help you
I think it was England. Either way, he went over to Europe somewhere. So that's where he was, and that's where he's come back.
And we have just had another try, Brumbies by 20. That was a sentence as well. Can't stop thinking about George Browning, like right next to the canoe lol and the horse in the floor that gave birth to a dog. Yes, that is in Red Dead Redemption 2, of course. I like the graphics, brother, as well, from Maxi. Thank you very much, mate.
Want to see us do it in real life? Go on a canoe ride? We'll do it.
Canoe ride?
Yeah, it's flooding outside. We'll go to creek on our farm. Go for a canoe ride. Yeah.
I have an idea, though, as well. You've got a big hill on your farm, don't you?
We've got more than one big hill.
Imagine sliding down that on a piece of cardboard or something. Yeah. Like, you get messed up, probably.
But
be a lot of fun. That is for sure. Brumbies are the best when it comes to the rolling balls. Blues need to swing it wide as well, says Albert, and go for the beard as well, says Henry Samuel. Hamish, grow out the mustache as well, says Henry Samuel. And hi, bro, it's Ryan. Good to see you back, George, as well.
Cheers.
And we have also got, I fear that in case of another clean sweep, the Aussie teams couldn't be asked anymore for the remainder of the competition as well. I mean, it's a hard one. They've had a couple of close games, but the New Zealand sides at the moment have just been winning all the matches. Like, Chiefs versus Reds, who are you backing in that match over there?
Chiefs.
Right.
Definitely Chiefs.
Nice kick down the middle. I will update that now. And it is going to be 10 points to the Brumbies and the 7 to the
Brumbies
Blues.
Are doing well, though. They've gone for the try, not the free, which is promising.
That is true.
I've got through too, so.
I'm a woman too. Don't comment usually, though, as well, says Charlotte. So, yeah, we have actually got a few female viewers, so much appreciated, of course. The demographic overall, I think, is about 98% male, if not 99. So we do appreciate you being here as well. And please do that. You both are too funny as well. Bryce him taking it off kickoff there for the Blues. And straight away, back on the counter-attack. It's going to be Marcel Renata. No, he decides to give it to Christie instead. Looks like it is going to be going into the hands of Tuanuki Afi now driving forward. And the Blues straight away on this counter-attack. That's on the... Oh, he didn't quite get that one there. The Brumbies player. Now it's going to be Marcel Renata driving forward as well. Christie now, Tuanuki Afi trying to put the shirt back down. Now it's going to be Teddy Black out the back line looking like an option here. TJ Faiani trying to pierce the gap, but he is tackled low by Henry Stowers. Now it's going to be Christie goes to Tui Polotu getting his first carry of the match since coming on for Josh Goodhue. 6 phases now for the Blues, and they want to strike back straight away, and they are getting very close to the line. Finley Christie now, who is he going to be going to? It's in the hands of Hoskins. Tutu now driving forward, but he has been tackled there by Stowers. Christie now lining up Dalton Pavali. By the looks of it, he is going to be driving forward. Up there very early was Cusack, but he's only a metre short there. Dalton Pavali, who is going to be going for it. They're over the line, are they? They're very close. If they're not there, it is possibly held up. I believe time off. They are going to be checking this one, but if not, it could be a certain maybe either penalty 5 metres out, or they may even go with a 5 metre scrum if they do get the chance there. Hello, high fives to my fellow ladies as well as the scrum lads. Imagine if the Blues F it up, says Rio Gamer. At this stage, the Brumbies playing decently.
If anyone was going to F it up, it would be the Blues.
That's the way to tune all the Blues supporters.
In all fairness, though, when the Lions toured New Zealand, they beat the Lions, didn't they?
I think so. I think almost.
And the Highlanders?
Three sides almost got the win, didn't they?
The Highlanders and the Blues beat the Lions, and the New Zealand Barbars nearly beat them. I don't know who the other one was, though. The Crusaders got smashed.
Did the Chiefs?
The Chiefs might
No.
have.
Or did the Crusaders lose, did they? Oh, yeah, it's got good to see you back, George, as well. And the GuruTube has said I'm in Melbourne on TV. I watched Reds versus Chiefs as well. And we have also got Nick White was at Exeter in Devon, where I live as well, says Charlotte Scott. So a bit of inside knowledge there. Also, definitely Chiefs brother, says JT. And I'm thinking Reds, says the GuruTube. Chiefs, Reds. It's going to be close as well. This could be the upset. Did they get it down there? I feel like he's just short.
I don't know, but I feel like number 8 just punched one of his own players in the face.
That's what you got to do sometimes. You got to fire them up.
Oh, he's coming with the shoulder. There we go.
Right. I think they're going to say no clear evidence to say that it is going to be a try. So now it is going to be a 5 metre penalty for the Blues. I think they go for the scrum here. I think they'll go for the 3, though, in their own mind to get back onto an even playing field. But I'd love to see a scrum from here. The Blues, they've got the extra weight in the fullback, 915 kgs to 882. So scrum could be a definite option because Hoskins Tutu off the back as well. You're possibly looking at the option of not only having a scrum penalty advantage, but also maybe making it so he's got less notes on his bit of paper than I do at this stage. Look at this one. This was what I wrote up for the last round stats.
Slow up, man.
Yeah, sorry, taking it a bit seriously. No best tonight. They are taking the 3 out Teddy Black here to get them back to the even playing field just before halftime as well.
Richie Moana is at the top of that table.
Yeah. Ooh. He didn't score a try in that last match, though. I was surprised. Right. He did end up setting up one. I had no idea what they were doing with their backline in terms of the subs. Because David Havili was there instead of Braden Ennell, but he wasn't starting. Instead, it was Whainā Nuku, who was on the left wing, went to the centres. Then Fergus Burke came out onto the field, but it wasn't Richie Moana who went off. So I'm not sure where they went. But then also Dallas McLeod was replaced by David Havili. Whainā Nuku Reese was also still out there. I just lost track.
This is what the Brumbies need to do. They need to get the ball back in the Blues half and just run it.
Run it straight.
Just run it. Just get the ball because the best defense is to have the ball.
That is a good point.
And just run it. That's what the Waratahs did not do right. This is what they need to do properly.
That's the thing. The Blues, tell you what, messing that one up. They've got him very lucky there because Nick White has knocked it on. Taken nicely by Hoskins Tutu, but that was almost a little bit of a gift for the Brumbies there. But now it is straight back in the hands of the Blues now. Marcel Renata looking for a bit of a gap. Offloads it now into the hands of Christie. Firing it back to Teddy Black. They've lost the advantage, but now Rico Ioane going quick. He's a quick man. He's going on the inside instead of the outside. It was actually Finley Christie who's said to go on the outside. Instead, Finley Christie, someone tackle him. Really, he's just gone straight through the middle. And Finley Christie scores the try.
My Lord.
What a try that is.
Run through the whole team.
That is something that's got the crowd fired up here at Eden Park. He has somehow run, 60 metres there. We'll see it on the replay. He was incredible in that moment, Finley Christie. And the minutes at the moment are sitting on 39. But no one wanted to tackle him. He just kept on going, Finley Christie, and he got over the line. And because of it, it means that now they are going to be in the lead a little bit more. Here we go. I have written it down. For Finley Christie scoring the try. Now, Rico Ioane, did you see there? Finley Christie was actually saying go to the outside. Yeah. But instead he got it, and maybe he should have been going on the inside all along because Finley Christie, what a run that is.
This is why you don't go for the 3 points. Again, Brumbies, 2 tries, and how long? So and now, I need to be the coach, I think.
Is anyone going to hire George as the coach?
Anyone got a contract?
You can coach, I'll commentate.
Yeah.
That'll do. I can be that, or you can be the guy in the coaching box who always has the bottle of water, the one who chucks it at the ground and goes, because maybe you should coach an Australian side. You would be able to do that a few times. But now the Blues are winning this match, 17 points to 10, getting back in the lead. Well, that escalated quickly, says Scrumless. It did indeed. And also Sebastian Grammer, the Harlequins are my favourite team too. And we have also got there, and the Saracens wasting a season in the championship with such a great motivator as well, says Sebastian. And we have got, I'm back from Mr. Bean. Welcome to the live stream. If it's a Kiwi clean sweep, grow some mutton chop sideburns as well, says Ben. Unfortunately, I don't know whether I'll be able to grow them quick enough. I think that took me about 3 months to get going. Is Finley Christie going to kick this ball into touch? He normally would, and I think it looks like he is going to. Here, they are going to fire it back to Zahn Sullivan. He puts it into touch. And it now means that at halftime, the score is going to be a total of 17 to the Blues, and it is 10 to the Brumbies. So a close game so far between these two sides. Saracens, this is always going to be a humdinger as well, says Honna, and Saracens, says Charlotte. And we have also got no beers tonight, says BG's. Nah, driving, aren't you, George?
Yeah.
Which is why sponsor us, Pam's. He drinks
Pam,
water.
come on, let's go. Let's go, Pam. You'll still water of New Zealand.
Yeah.
Doesn't have any information.
Did you like refill it though?
Nah.
No, it's new.
Yeah.
Oh, nice one. So at this stage also, we have got, oh my God, George is a rugby prophet, and John Kerwin is going to poop his pants as well, says Scrum Lass. Yeah, we could do a weekly catch up of what has happened in the week, perhaps. Would be quite fun to do. What a ginger try as well, said Grant. And also, was that try from Christie? It was indeed. He was able to score it, and he just kept on running there. And at this stage, we will have a look. We are sitting on 33 likes, so thank you all very much for that. Can we get to 40 before the end of this halftime break that we have got ourselves here? And also, we have got, in all fairness, the Blues should have kept going. Points mean everything in this tournament. They do indeed. I will try and show the, that's not the right one. We want the, there we go, the table at the moment. The Blues are sitting on 10 points. So because of it, if they don't win this match by more than 11, or sorry, it will be actually, they need to win it by more than 13 points without the bonus point to be able to get that second place spot back.
Yeah, how are the Highlanders at fourth?
Yep. And that's the thing, they're going to Sydney to play their game. They were like, nah, we're not having a cancel. We are going over there, and we are getting into that final, because that's the thing, half of the points, a draw would be just devastating for them, because of the fact that, like, you only get the 2 points and then you miss out pretty much. If you do come to Wellington, do not go up Mount Cow as well, says Henry Samuel. That is a good tip, I guess. Alcata still trash at tackling as well, says Crazy NZ. Of course, that is Solomon Carter. Lucky he can run good with the ball, though. That is what is saving him a little bit. In all fairness, the Blues should have kept going. Means everything. I read that one as well. Good job, boys. Get hard. Get hard one from the second half Blues after the halftime as well from Joseph as well. But at this stage, we are just waiting for the second half to get back underway. So far, I haven't got the try scorers up at the moment, but we will put it up for you guys once again. And at this stage, where is it? I've got a whole heap of these that I have made for these matches. The likes of the lineups, the reserves, everything has been happening at the moment. 40 minutes at the moment on the clock, and the try was scored by Finley Christie. So he did very well. He is starting. I know. Tell you what, this will be interesting. You know the benches for the Blues?
Nah.
No?
Nah.
Jonathan Ruru, number 21. Watch the face.
Out of the stadium.
He's not very happy when it comes to Jonathan Ruru. Of course, on our career mode, he did ruin it a little bit at times, but he also had a few good games as well. So maybe this will be one of them.
It's not a number 9, I'm telling you. It needs to be at number 8 or something.
You think? Alongside Hoskins Tutu, perhaps, replacing him. Very muddy and super boring as you come to Karori Park as well, says Henry Samuel. Blues will choke as well, says the Gertube, and don't go to Newtown. You'll get mugged as well, says Isaac. And we have also got what a speed man, Rico Ioane, says Mr. Mareko. He was indeed. And I feel like that's one thing. Is he going to pick up a try in this match, do you think?
I think he should.
You think he should? Right. I always do it with the chat, but I will do it with you as well. Who is scoring the first try of the second half for the Blues, and who is scoring the first try of the second half for the Brumbies?
The first try.
Yep, for either side. Who is scoring them?
Seems to be a pretty forward-orientated game so far.
Yep.
So I'm thinking, I don't know the full pack for the Blues.
Right.
Who's weird? So
that's the bit of paper, but you've also got now Tui Pelotu slotting in there. That is terrible writing, but yeah.
So 2-2.
So 2-2 you're going with.
So first try.
I'll put a little cross there next to him. Is he going to get taken off for a Kiriwani, though? They've got a Kiriwani on the bench.
Yeah.
Who's going to get taken off? I feel like Tom Robertson might, because he's had a little bit of a quiet game so far, perhaps. So maybe Satutu will get to stick around for that devastating maneuver of a scrum that the Blues have got as well. So do season 2 of the Blues career mode. Henry Samuel said of the Blues career mode, or do a Brumbies co-op career mode as well. And first state of origin might be in Townsville as well, says Johnny Kai. I did see that they were going to be moving it possibly, because that's only about 10 days away, isn't it? So that is exciting stuff as well. You're tired?
Yeah, mate.
Big night. Did you hit the source, as the kids would say?
No.
No.
I played Farming Simulator till 2 a.m. I had maize to shop.
You know, and it couldn't wait because maize is important.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't wait for you. You got to chop it
Yeah.
or you get a chance. We've also now got the second half only moments away from getting underway here, and hopefully we do get to see a very good match between these two sides in the second half. But the 2 tries for the Blues scored by Tom Christie and also Kurt Eklund. First try in the 16th minute. You didn't actually get to see this one, did you?
No.
Papa Lee just dragging him over the line. Forward try indeed.
Orientated game this
and that's the thing. If it starts raining, it's going to become even more of a forward orientated game.
Another forward, McInerney.
Yep, McInerney. Very nicely done in the 34th minute. George, what did you eat for dinner?
I had spaghetti.
Did you?
Spaghetti bolognese.
Oh, nice.
I
haven't actually had dinner yet. I'll probably have it at 12. after the last game. It's a good one, yeah. It's going to be looking forward to Manu Samoa versus the All Blacks as well. And that's going to be the Māori All Blacks, isn't it? That's going to be an exciting matchup. Also, New Zealand versus Fiji. And yes, says Scrumlash, she is looking forward to that one as well. But Finley Christie, very good try for him. How much time are they going to give him in the second half? Are they going to go to Jonathan Ruru? They are all the questions. Of course, Jeff Wilson, James Parsons, ex-Blues player as well. He would have loved to be out there. He retired in Super Rugby Aotearoa at the start, didn't he? Or the year before, actually. I think it was. So that is why Eklund is getting so many opportunities.
Yeah.
And also the likes of Vikina, who is on the bench, is going to get a chance as well. Literally, what a sleep as well, says Scrumless. That is a good point because at the moment I do it at like 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Seems to be the way to go. At the moment, you can see, I feel like that experience of Hoskin Satutu at the back of the rolling maul or at the back of the scrum. I feel like that is why they'll keep him out.
I hate it when they do that. And they dribble the ball along with their feet. I hate it when
You're probably not going to enjoy watching him in the second half.
It's so annoying.
He's quite a decent player at it, indeed. And we have looks like we are having more of a contest here as well, says Renew Plays. And Show the Game Please says 685 Liaison. Unfortunately, due to licensing, we are not allowed to show the game because of the fact that, it would just get taken down and we get banned for 3 months. So it's not exactly what would be ideal state of origin isn't what it used to be. New league rules kind of ruined the flow and game. Yeah, they used to just absolutely smash each other, didn't they? For 80 minutes straight. And there were a lot of fights as well between those guys. There were always little rivalries that you saw between two players, and it was that rivalry that people were looking forward to getting to see. If you guys want a kid with 30 subscribers to meet at Karori Park, then I'm your guy. As well as Henry Samuel. And we have Oscar Sebastian as said preparing coffee number 3. Second half should be interesting, says Sebastian. You probably feel like a coffee, do you? You'll have one of your V energy drinks, maybe.
I need something.
You could. I mean, we're still at halftime. You have got the option. Do you want to whip down to the dairy?
Oh, no, I think
prefer
it might be shut.
Water?
It'll be shut. It shuts at 7:30, I think.
Really? The one down on the main road?
Oh, I don't know. But
nonetheless, you have got water. Pam's water.
Yeah.
I feel like they're going to sue us. They'll be like, stop talking about us. But nonetheless, at the moment, lineouts 1-8 for the Brumbies. Here's a stat for you before this game.
What do you reckon they're saying?
In the changing room.
Away. The coach just walked away.
They are probably saying, we need to score first.
Yes.
Because if we let them get the next try, we are in trouble. Because at the moment, the lineouts for the Brumbies as well, 38 from 39 going into this match. The highest lineout win percentage of the competition. The Blues, 100% scrum percentage going into this game with 10. But then also penalties conceded against the Blues. They've had 24 against them with only 76.5% kicking.
All 5 people tuned up to Eden Park.
Yeah, it's looking pretty empty. I know that there were hail warnings, though, so I feel like that is why...
The people from Auckland have not given that a good effort. I'll give them that.
And we have also got, I have a suggestion, maybe create a graphic that you can flash across the screen and tell people that you won't be streaming the match. Seems like a lot of people aren't catching in the title. Yeah, that's the thing. I always have in the title, the game, not showing game, but no one, seems to read the whole thing, unfortunately.
Coddle says it works for Pams.
Does he? I thought, interesting. Stop talking about it as well. Sorry, Max, we won't do it again. We have just got water.
Can we have some money for this?
Yeah, royalty. We have got, I prefer Maggie's water, says BG's. There we go. We'll talk about another brand. We have got, showing a flash up of that we aren't streaming the match. Maybe that would be a good idea in the future. I know some people do the pin comment. You always get very tired while watching rugby, don't you?
Yeah, it's like when I sit down and watch something, I just end up yawning all the time.
Do you want to stand in the background next to Kieran? That would be interesting. I'm joking as well, says Max. I assume that you were as well. And we have got, they call me milk bars over here as well, says the Gertube. And the broken record message again, maybe you need to incorporate the no live footage allowed down by the try scorers down below. And that is something that I could do as well because of the fact that normally there is that many tries in the match that I'm only allowed 200 characters. And in the Crusaders game, I ran out of them. So I feel like it's one of those ones that I could squeeze it in at the end of 40 minutes as well. Maybe I'll write that down now while we are still waiting for the second half to get underway. And I will put a little bit of a no match footage or audio will be shown. There we go. Booyah. Hopefully that is nice. It will come along at the end. Hopefully we don't have too many tries in the second half or else it may end up going well and truly. So people still confused who is the real Prime Minister as well, says Mr. Mareko. I'm not actually sure who it is at the moment. Who is it at the moment?
I thought it was Fiji that was going for their coup.
Don't know.
I don't know.
I feel like I don't keep up with Prime Ministers very well. To be fair, go the Brumbies as well, says Sports Games Guy as well. And at this stage, they are only 7 points behind. It's one try away from them being right back in this match. George standing in the background and holding Kieran tenderly low. Make it the green screen as well, says Scrum Lass. We have got, I prefer chocolate milk as well from Henry Samuel. And bro, take a sniff of George's water. I think it's 44 below vodka as well, says Machu.
Might be.
Might be. Nice one. Drink responsibly, everyone. Yeah. And that looked like it was not ideal. The screen just went black for us. So hopefully we didn't lose internet there. Hopefully we are still here having trouble. They are saying. So maybe the Wi-Fi is starting to mess out a little bit. I know that we're supposed to have a power cut, if I'm not wrong, at some stage. Like they did say.
It's not at 8 o'clock at night, though. That's if it's an organised one.
See, no, like it was like they sent out a warning saying pretty much if you end up having any interesting situations or like if the power goes out, be prepared because it could. And at this stage, are we still on? That's the big question. Hopefully it is. You're still on. The stream goes down. Look, give good like people as well. Are we back? We might be back. Right. That was an interesting situation. Hey, that's me. Right. Okay, we are back. Someone ran out of data. It says BG, we are connected through the Wi-Fi, although I did actually say if we had a power outage, but I was considering putting the generator outside and running it, although that would be quite expensive with petrol costs, I would think. Trying to keep it rolling as well.
It would be justifiable.
Right. Yes, you're back, says North Mum. As well, mate, you're right. The head high rules are stupid as well, says AJ Cook. And I think I did miss that one possibly, but hopefully it is going to Stephen Crichton as a star as well, says Sifu. Who is Stephen Crichton? Do you know Stephen Crichton?
Isn't he an NRL player?
Is he? Oh, there's one going through a lawsuit. Surely it's not him, though. Hopefully not. Because I know people. Hopefully it's not. Do let us know. But also, we are back. Luckily, the coverage is still going for this match. And that would have been a sad, sad sight if it did end up cutting out. But it looks like we are probably only a couple of minutes away. Now, 2 Cents Rugby, I think, was actually at this game. Fun fact. So maybe we'll get to see him on the screen. No, he can't from the game. My TV stopped working. That's a bonus. Oh, no. Right. Looks like we're doing it just on this one. But they are talking to Laurie Fisher, who does look like a fisherman, to be fair. If we are being honest here, we have also got there. So, guys, also have a South Africa bug of outages as well. Also have the South Africa bug of power outages, from Liberty. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Hopefully it does stay up the whole time for this live stream because these are going to be the big matches. This match between the Brumbies and the Blues and also the match between the Chiefs and the Reds. I do not want to miss any moments of it. Do you know who that is?
That guy?
Yeah.
His name's Dan Halalaharu.
Close. Possession at the moment going to the Brumbies. Territory also going to the Brumbies in this match. Tom Robertson is firing up the boys. He is saying, let's go. Let's get the bonus point. Let's get ahead of this Crusader side. What does a fisherman look like? Says Grant. It's kind of like with that kind of floppy hat or bucket hat kind of thing with the beard and the long hair. And I feel like it's from every cartoon.
Family Guy.
Family Guy? Is there a fisherman in Family Guy?
One arm and an eye patch.
No, he didn't quite have that. But at this stage, unchanged for the situation of 2 line-outs stolen for the Brumbies as well. Their line-out is very flash, and they have been able to do very nicely as well. Kiwi, oi, 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 says Jack Lemon. George, what is your favourite NBA team, says Henry Samuel?
I have no idea.
Nice one. We have also got shouldn't Blues be pumping the Aussie sides? But that's the thing, the Brumbies, they're one of those sides that if they can get it right, they can stick it around in a match. We saw it against the Crusaders, and then in the match against the Chiefs, didn't quite go their way. But maybe if they score first in their second half, might be a very good opportunity. I had a power outage today too. The agents of chaos are out for blood today as well. And we have got in the chat, I'm hoping the Chiefs game is still in the Tron next week, as I have a ticket for that game. As well, says Novan. So, yeah, hopefully it does get to take place. Of course, we've had a few lockdowns and whatnot happening recently. So, hopefully it can all take place. But the second half now is going to be underway. If you haven't already, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. If you are new, Zahn Sullivan getting the Blues underway here. They want to be the first team to score, but the Brumbies also nicely taken there by Tom Wright, but driven into touch there. And because of it now, it is going to be, he was trying to say it went out on the full there, Henry Stowers, but it is going to be the line out of the Blues just outside of the 22 of the Brumbies. Very good start there. Although, are they checking it? No, it is going to be the line out now.
Yes.
Yeah, good. Eklund now is going to be throwing this one, and who are they going to? They have gone to the front to Dalton Pavali. Now it's going to be Christie firing it back now into the hands of him. It's been dropped, though. It's gone backwards, though. A little knock on from the Brumbies, which means now it is going to be the scrum feet of the Blues. And I don't think the weather has played a factor yet, but it must be a little bit slippery out there. TJ Faiani dropping that one.
Blues? Oh, didn't the Blues knock it all?
I think there was a little knock on from the Brumbies first. I think they have said, but 6 handling errors against them at the moment. And they are showing that it was, in the end, just a very good steal at the line-out time throughout this match for the Brumbies as well. And then, yeah, just a few too many drop balls. I went blank for a second. I just kind of gazed into the abyss for a second. Tries by quarter, 16 tries in the last 20 minutes of the game, 11 in the last 41 to 60 minutes. So they are well and truly going to be ramping it up here, the Blues, very soon. We have also got long yellow rain jacket. Well, gumboots is going to be a penalty to the Brumbies now. It's scrum time.
Yeah, boys.
As well, and we have also got there, who is a better friend, Hamish? Or who is a better friend, Hamish or Isaac? That is for you. Oh, controversy.
Oh, well, I never see Isaac.
That sounded very sad, didn't it? So does that mean I win?
Oh, yeah.
I heard a laugh if you were like, I never really see Isaac. So probably him. But it has been kicked into touch by the Brumbies there. They are going to be just inside of the half of the Blues now. And also we have got, remember, Popeye's the bad guy, a fisherman bot too, as well, says the YouTube. And also heads up the scoreboard, still says it's halftime. I could do, so I always forget to do that. And I feel like I am glad that you guys do tell me rather than just having me leave it up the whole time. That one is taken by the Brumbies now. Out the back line, Nick White.
Runs it up the middle.
Nice one.
Nice. It's going to get it. It's got it. Oh, you cheeky.
It is going to be a penalty, though, to the Brumbies.
Yeah.
I felt like you were about to well and truly have a go at Dalton Pavali. He's not happy at all. Dalton Pavali not rolling away. He's going, what was I supposed to do there? And with a couple bad words on the end of it as well. But now Tom Banks is going to be kicking for the corner. McHenry might be backing himself. Penalties conceded, 9 against the Blues. That is always something that the Blues have to be careful of. In the past, they have given away quite a few penalties. In the last 2 matches, only 21, though, which is actually relatively low compared to some sides.
Brumbies in the Blues half, right on the try line. Can they do it?
Right.
The Brumbies right on the Blues try line, not the other way around. Can they do it?
Building suspense. I like it. 20 metres out of the Brumbies, sorry. Marcel Renata coming off the field. Now it is going to be Nepo Lulala making his way out there as well. Have you ever tried riding from an angle? It's quite difficult. That one has gone to the back, stolen by the Blues though. But it's bouncing back now. It is going to be Tom Robertson with the ball in hand. I believe that is the only sub that the Blues have made so far. And at the moment, they are still leading this match. They are going to be looking for a kick here very soon, I think. And it could be Finley Christie who does it. Tom Christie, of course, playing for the Crusaders. Not in this last match though. He did miss out there. Now it is going to be going up high from Finley Christie. Has kicked it high. Is it going into touch? It looks like it is going to be hanging in the breeze. It is going to be taking it him with a little knock on there. I don't know. It means now that it is going to be going back for the Brumbies for the scrum. I feel like both of these sides at this stage, the handling errors, they will both be pretty disappointed with it. And I don't know how wet it is there. It doesn't look like it's raining yet, but maybe there is a little bit of slipperiness in the sky. Slipperiness in the sky on the ball, I should say. At this stage, and we have got in there Bluto, what's his name? Or Bluto was his name. as well, says the girl. Oh, for the one off Popeyes as well. And what's your favourite football team, George and Hamish? Who is your favourite?
I don't know, Arsenal, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I always say Kiwi team, the Phoenix, but I'm just basic, I guess.
Yeah.
Do enjoy the Wellington Phoenix. And they are actually almost in the final or in the playoffs for the A-League, which is good to see. Right, this front row of the Blues against the front row of the Brumbies. Interesting battle there. Alan Alata versus Carl Tuanokiafi. Oh, that's a good push from the Blues straight away. That one is going, but they didn't get the ball in, luckily. Nick White very lucky in that regards, and now it is going to be a scrum reset now. Nepalala out on the field. He is going to be scrummaging with Scott Seo. These are a couple very decent players going head-to-head for the scrum, and it is going to be exciting to see what they can do. So you said Hoskins Atutu for the first try, didn't you, for the Blues? I didn't actually get you one for the Brumbies as well. Who is going to be the first try scorer?
I don't know. Alata.
Okay. Oh, prop. Okay, for myself, I'm going to go, I'll go Rico Ioane. Oh, actually, no, cross him out. I'm going to go Heem. And then also I am going to go with, I'm going to go Solomon Kato. I'm going to go with the number 14s for both sides here to see who is going to be able to score the try. Arsenal fan, God love you, mate, as well as Sebastian. And Brumbies try scorer still showing not applicable as well. Tell you what, I'm having a shocker with a few of the, that was close.
Nick White should have ran that.
Does it actually have not applicable? Oh, okay, no, it's got not applicable after his name there.
Bad luck, man.
The Blues are driving forward here as well. The try could be on the cards here. At this stage, it is going to be fly back. Rico Ioane going through the gap, looking for a bit of an offload. He has been tackled on the 22. Finley Christie now goes to Teddy Black. Little bit of a pass on the inside. Didn't tell anyone about it, but it was taken beautifully by Hoskins Atutu, fifth phase now. And they have got the advantage now as well. The Blues now, it's going to be Kurt Eklund going to ground. And they are looking to get the first try of the second half for Teddy Black. He loves the cross kick. It's going to be floating in the breeze. Taken nicely there. No, was a knock on from Tom Wright. And now they will have the option of either the penalty or they will be going for the corner. The big thing here is, as well,
so Nick White had the ball and it was like massive gap right there and he passed it out and he got like it was a hospital pass. Like, oh man. He would have been right up the middle if he had gone through there.
I am happy. The Blues are going for the corner. It's not good for the Brumbies, of course, but the Blues, they need to remember about that bonus point situation. Currently scoring 2 tries. 2 more will get them that bonus point to put them above the Crusaders. We have also got their Brumbies. I did fix that one for you, and we have also got, I wouldn't support that soccer team. What's the first 5-letter spell as well for Arsenal, of course. But now it is going to be in the corner for the Blues here. Pretty much 10 metres out at this stage. Eklund with an important line-out throw. They have committed a lot of men to that line-out as well. So by the looks of it, they may go for a little bit of a line-out drive. Who are they going to? It has been claimed there by Hoskins Atutu. Now Tui Pelotu running hard with the ball there. Going to ground. Nick White trying to get it. Not quite able to. Cowley Tuioti round the side. Only a couple metres short now for the Blues. It is in the hands of Hoskins Atutu. Rushing up on him. Hoskins Atutu close to the line. Thought about putting it down, but not quite able to. Very close there. Hoskins Atutu. Now it's going to be Eklund only a metre short as well. They are getting extremely close. Cowley Tuioti looking like he is going to be going himself. Oh, you're going Hoskins Atutu. Oh, yes. It is going back quick hands from a Terry back. Bryce Heem scores the try to get that one right there. Little happy boy there. And now it was the try for Bryce Heem that gets the Blues a little bit more of a lead as well. Now he puts himself onto 4 tries scored, which will put him tied for the leading try scorer of the competition. And in the end, they were able to get that try. And that's the try that really, when you think about it, the Brumbies needed. There we go.
Oh, the Brumbies could have had it if they'd just done their decision-making a bit better. On that pass from Nick White, he could have been right up the middle if he wanted to. Could have been a completely different situation.
How tempted would Hoskins Atutu have been there just to try and whip out the chicken wing and put it down? But they didn't quite get there. Smart move from him in the end.
Whip out the chicken wing.
Whip out the chicken wing.
His arm.
Put it out in front, yeah. I think it was because he had it like that. So
chicken wing.
You love some chicken wings.
Chicken wings.
You really like chicken wings.
I like chicken
KFC
wings.
Sponsor us.
KFC, you're going to have to sponsor us one day because
George blows the budget at KFC. Although, yeah, we were going to have a Christmas special where we went to KFC, weren't we?
Yeah.
And get you a chocolate trumpet.
Yeah.
And we have also got, I think the Hurricanes going to win the final, says Henry Samuel as well. And Liberty has said World Rugby must organise a series between the Satyrs and Saracens so we can shut up the English Southern Hemisphere rugby is always the best, or so we can show I think was the case there. And I will also update the scoreboard. We've got a lot of things going on at the moment across the screen, but now that one has gone over for the Blues, and they are leading this match now by 14 points.
Whoa.
And they are one try away from that bonus point opportunity.
Brumbies have to be the next one to score, really. They will,
And he has done very well there, Bryce Heem. And also Mark Tully is on the bench. So it could be an interesting situation to see if he comes on the field for AJ Lamb. Now it's going to be Zahn Sullivan running hard at the line. He is just outside of the 26, so they won't be able to kick this one for touch. They've been told that it is outside now. It is going to be Finlay Christie now going into the hands of Hoskins Tutu once again, getting a carry. And I have to say, Tom Robinson overall, if you have to pick out of the loose forwards, good counter right there. But if they got that one, Finlay Christie not quite able to get their hands on the ball. I think the Blues player actually played that on the ground. The Hoskins Tutu. That was a bit cheeky. But now it is going to be Tom Robinson with the ball in hand. I'm not sure whether you saw that. He kind of held it still.
Yeah.
But now it is going to be Finlay Christie now going across into the hands of Odiri Black. And he has fired it high into the sky now. Bryce Heem is not really chasing that one too hard. Now it's going to be Noel Alexio, Tom Becks, a man who has a lot of metres carried in this competition. He is driving forward. But Bryce Heem makes the tackle on him. I will read the chat on a very short moment. But now it's going to be in the hands of Darcy Swain, who is trying to drive forward for the Brumbies. 30 minutes left in this match at the moment for the Brumbies to get right back into it. Tom Banks nailed in the tackle by Hoskins Tutu, driving him backwards, and that's one thing. Falau Whainia, welcome to the field. Nepo Lulala gives them a warm welcome there, and that is almost going to be on the side. Who has got that one? I think it is going to be in the side of the Blues. Yes, it is. And they have stolen that one. Now it is going to be Christie with the flat ball to Odiri Black. Little kick behind. Bryce Heem chasing that one hard. Now it's going to be Falau Whainia who's got that one. No, it's not. It's Samoni. Has been tackled only a couple metres out from the line. Oh, he's messed that up. And now it's going to be a 5-metre scrum.
Now I know how it feels to be an Australian rugby supporter. I honestly, you guys, like, what was that? Like, they phase 1, phase 2, they went back 3 metres. They didn't do any cut passes. They didn't make any ground. The ball was in the ruck, and no one picked it up, and they just went straight over the top of them, got it, chipped it, and now they're on the...
Simone there.
Like, this is
the pressure on him there. Decided to try and play it again. Ended up getting taken backwards. And it means now it's a 5-metre scrum. We have also got in the chat, Hamish, when you reach 3K subs, you will have to grow a Joe Dirt mullet and a Nick White mustache. I might go with the Nick White mustache. I don't know what I'm going to do with me trim at the moment yet. Yeah. George, would you like to go to a Hurricanes game? Says Henry Samuel. Nah? Okay. And we have got, if all the New Zealand teams win all their games, I won't be good for the All Blacks playing the Wallabies. And that's the thing, though. The Wallabies, they were able to get the win in the Tri-Nations last year. That's a good run from Rob Valentini. But Finlay Christie, they are showing all of the tackles that he has been attempting. 6 broken tackles for him as well. It's very impressive. Good start, boys. We need to keep the Brumbies to 0 in the second half as well, says Machu. And also Hurricanes won't be there, says the Gertube. And George, what is the next channel? Let me guess, Kiwi Lads Vlogs.
Kiwi Lads Reacts, which you guys won't have seen yet, but we've already got the first video is done.
It is.
It's finished and it is edited. So
is it? I don't actually know that.
It took me like 3 hours to edit.
What's that?
It's like 8 minutes long or something.
Oh, yeah. So now 5 metres out here for the Blues. They will be hoping to get that penalty from the scrum, the advantage. Hoskins Tutu off the back. Then maybe I got that one for who was going to score the first try. Maybe you've got who is going to score the second as well. And we have got...
Blues score here. The Brumbies are at their own fault. It's really like, oh, Lord. That was so frustrating to watch.
We have also got there, time to swap the headphones for the KFC Buckets lads as well. And I guess, maybe that would be what might make them decide that it would be a good option. Yeah. But now it is going to be Finlay Christie with the ball in hand now, breaking off the side. They are still 5 metres out now for the Blues once again. It looks like it is going to be in the hands of Bryce Heem. Goes to Tui Pelotu now driving forward, making a few extra metres as well for his Blues side. Currently 5 metres out. Defence is important here for the Brumbies. If they score here, they do get the bonus point here. Now it is going to be in the hands of Odiri Black, going with a little bit of a sell of the dummy. Little offload, not quite able to find anyone. Little knocked on though, but it was knocked on first by Odiri Black with the 4 pass. And now it's going to be the 5 metre scrum for the Brumbies as well. Blues all day, every day, as well, says Rangi. And also we have got in the chat from Hinaru Z as well. And we have got Bula Avanaka from Lautoka, Fiji as well. So welcome in them, or Nem, I should say. Go Blues, Rico Ioane as well, says Hineru, and also Go Rico. And we have also got, it sounds like Clownery over there. And what about if it is Hurricanes versus Crusaders at Sky Stadium?
Probably not, no.
He's not giving you too much there, Henry. We almost got the good job. Here the bet, the Brumbies will shave the Mo. Or if the Brumbies win, shave the Mo. As well as the good job. I feel like at this stage, the Mo is probably one of the only things I've got to be fair. Like, I feel like people, because of the fact we just hit the 2,200, I feel like people would be disappointed that that was the light goal for that one. So we'll have to wait and see. Will you shave the mo? It is going to be the front row going down. Will you shave your mo?
I'll probably do it anyway at some stage.
We'll have it. Oh, yeah, no, that's not good because I was going to say we could have it for your mo, but if you're going to do it anyway, it's not really suspenseful. We have got hi from Riley Bennett. Welcome back. We have got my Blues will win, says Ronan. But if you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button as well. Anyone who is watching, let's see if we can get to 60 for this for this live stream. And also be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. If Blues win, shave your eyebrows and replace them with Brumbies logos, temporary tattoos, says Scrum Bass.
There would be some go.
It would. I feel like people would absolutely destroy me in the chat if that was the case. Fine, me, Isaac, and Isaac and Hamish will go. Says it was Henry Samuel as well. Front row's going down. It's going to be the penalty to the Brumbies now. Don't know. We'd have to go to Wellington first, wouldn't we?
That's where the game would be.
Hurricanes, maybe. Oh, I don't know whether we get up there for the final, but if it was Hurricanes versus Crusaders, I'm sure that there would be a lot of eyes on that game as well. And we have got Buller from GI as well from Philomoni. So welcome into the live stream as well. Now it's going to be Tom Banks. 10 penalties conceded at the moment from the Blues. Not what you want when you are trying to get a few more points on the board. They will be going for that bonus point, though. At this stage, they need one more try. And then from there, they are probably going to keep on going. Yeah. And they have shown in the last 20 minutes they have scored 15 tries, I think it was. Yeah. It did have. So they have got plenty of potential in the later stages of this match. I will also update the fact that we are sitting at this stage being a lot further into this match, and we are sitting at 54 minutes into it. And at this stage, they have got the 14-point lead. The Brumbies have a very solid line out. Can they get it right when it matters? Yes, they have. They've done very well there. Now they're going for a bit of a rolling ball. Tom Robertson trying to make his way through the middle, but he hasn't quite been able to do so yet. Now it's going to be Falafaya breaking off the back, but Nipalulala lining him up again. Nick White now into the hands of Simone, short ball to Rob Valentini. They are trying to find that gap. I don't think they can kick this one away, but it looks like they might consider doing it soon. But now it is going to be in the hands of Ekatau, stepping back on the inside. And he is being tackled hard there. Nick White now goes to Alan Alatoa. Now it is going to be an interception. Gali Tuioti driving forward, and the Blues have got this ball only 10 metres out from the line. Now it is going to be Nepolulala forward. Oh, he's dropped the ball as well. So now it is going to be in the hands of the Brumbies. Good wrestling match between Auckland and the Brumbies player, but now it is going to be another scrum. There are a lot of handling errors in this match so far.
Decision-making skills is just so bad. Like when they pass the ball through the back line, it just look like they're passing it to get rid of it. They're not actually strategically passing it.
Eklund, looking like he's not too flash. Tom Cusack. He's about 36, I think, if I'm not wrong. Tom Cusack. Either that or he just looks a little bit older. But so far, 15. Oh, they are actually talking about tackle completion. Now, something I want to mention, I think it's actually for the next one. Never mind. I will get to that in the next match because I have all my facts and everything for each match. Hey, man, it's been a while. From Christian, welcome to the live stream, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in for this one. At the moment, the Blues have a decent lead. 55 minutes into this match. Handling error after handling error, though, in this match so far. And it's made it very hard for either side to really find their momentum, which they would have been liking. So maybe they'll make a couple subs here, try and change that up a little bit soon. But they are showing Kelly Tuioti with 100% tackling completion rate this year, which is very impressive. But the next game is going to be the Reds versus the Chiefs. That's going to be an exciting one as well.
Why Townsville?
It is going to be.
Are they doing like a thing in Australia where they play in towns no one knows about?
Maybe a little bit, but it is the case of it is going to be at
like
Queensland Country Bank Stadium, I believe it is called, if I'm not wrong, is where that game is going to be played. At the stage it is going to be the scrum, 10 metres out from the Brumbies line at the moment as well. Who would win arm wrestle, Hamish or George? I don't even think you need to question that one. Me, of course. No, it just if that did somehow happen, like I do a little bit of the sneaky taxes, you just throw me, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I think I would.
You're just like none of that. Get out. Have a wall.
No.
But at this stage, 56 minutes. But we have got Blues all the way from Waka, and we have got Buller from Eden, Mount Eden from Isaac as well. So he is going for them here, and that one has been kicked into touch once again by the Brumbies, and they are getting dominated for territory at the moment.
This last 10 minutes have just completely fallen apart. Like they were doing real well in the first half, playing in the Blues half, right on their try line, but they get the ball and they just throw it around like a bunch of wonkers out there.
Bunch of wonkers.
Like a bunch of idiots.
Now it is going to be Bryce M. He will be running hard at the line once again for the Blues. Cowley Tuioti once again having another carry in this match. Tackled by Valentini. And the Blues are on hot attack once again. Kurt Eklund now with a bit of a sidestep. He has been tackled by Nick White.
Good
and
tackle.
they have still got this ball. And it's going to be Cowley Tuioti down. They jinxed him by talking about him. Now it's going to be Zahn Sullivan running hard at the line. And he is impressed since coming in for the Blues other than Stephen Perafeta. Now it is going to be Cowley Tuioti. Little offload there to Carl Tuanokiafi. And he is driving forward once again for the Blues. Little offload. Then a Hoskins Satutu with a bit of a step, but he has been tackled low by, it was the man in the number 20 jersey, Tom Bremer, for this one. Oh, a little bit of, Luke Bremer, sorry. A little bit of a tongue roll going as well. But now it looks like Cowley Tuioti round the side trying to make a couple extra meters, but Valentini straight over the ball there. Has he got it for them? Not quite. Now it's going to be Rico Ioane playing halfback. Sells a bit of a dummy, Rico Ioane, and he is driving forward now 10 meters out from the line. At the moment, the Blues is going to be on Teddy Black. Sells a bit of a dummy. Doesn't find the offload, though.
Making
and
so much
now,
ground.
It is going to be Finley Christie. Goes to Nepolulala driving forward once again. Are they going to fire this one wide? That's the question. It is going to be in the hands. Who are they going to? It's going to be Carl Tuanokiafi. Sorry, it's Cowley Tuioti driving forward. Only a couple meters short now for the Blues. 58 minutes into this match. I will read the chat in a very short moment as well. Now it's going to be Tui Pelotu driving forward. He is out in the tackle, though, which is why he has gone down. Who is going to get it? It looks like it's going into the hands of Hoskins Satutu. Puts the head down. Is he on the line? No, he's short once again. He's only been inches away from scoring many times in this match so far. They've got the advantage as well. They just need to get over this line. Quick answer. It's going to be AJ Lamb going for the line, and he scores the try.
I'd say that would be it for the Brumbies.
And now they are in the situation of getting that bonus point as well at this stage for the Blues. It is going to be now the updated score of 31 to the Blues once they convert this one, which I have a fairly confident mind that they will be able to, and I will quickly add the man AJ Lamb to that list. So both wingers now scoring tries for the Blues. You want to explain us through that try?
Really nice pass.
Well said. Finley Christie wide ball. Goes to a Teddy Black, little offload. And then AJ Lamb with a step round Tom Wright. Gets past Luke Rema as well and scores a try for the Blues. We have also got their try from Miro. It wasn't dead. He said 58 as well, says Miro. How much time left, says Victor? That was, we're sitting at about 59 and a half minutes gone at the moment, so 21 minutes or so, like 10 minutes as well, says Shay. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly, or is it Shizay? Maybe, but good reception in the cell block you're in as well, says Butcher. And also, you're the wind. Take your friends Mo as well, said the GoTube. I liked and subscribe, bro. Thank you very much. Your commentating is great. We do appreciate that as well. My Blues have to obtain the bonus point as well, says Ronan, and they have been able to just there as well. Watch out for Hale, wear a protective hat as well, says Scrum Less, for someone who is going, or who is at Mount Eden at the moment as well. If the Brumbies win, you have to wear a Borat swimsuit in your next live stream, says BGs. Have you seen Borat's swimsuit?
No.
It's pretty much a mankini.
Oh, right.
So I don't know whether that would be on the cards.
Yeah.
Probably get very chilly.
Yeah.
Indeed. We have also got in the chat, tell you what, we've got a lot of people in the chat, so we do appreciate you all being here. But Dirty Black now is going to be kicking this one at the post, trying to convert it. My Blues boys as well, says Ronan. And I really hope Chiefs win. Next game, Mackenzie will be great tonight, I reckon, as well, says Riley Bennett. Dirty Black has got that one. Now sitting 5 from 5. For that man on Teddy Black, and Hoskins Satutu has been taken off the field by the looks of it, which means now Akira Ioane is going to be out there. What score, please? Love from Samoa. At the moment, it is sitting 31 to the Blues and 10 to the Brumbies. Your girlfriend or your friend should go outside. The wind will blow it off as well, says the Guru. That is for my mustache. I believe it is. Try Time Blues as well in the chat. Yes, Blues, keep up the momentum going. Don't let the Brumbies score in the second half. It's Shay. So I will call you Shay from now on. That is taken by Zahn Sullivan now. And he is driving forward for the Blues once again. They are trying to really pour on the pressure now. Mark Talia out there as well. That is replacing AJ Lamb, if I'm not wrong there. Now it is going to be the case of Tui Pelotu now. It is going to be Finley Christie who is going to be kicking this one back up into the sky. It looks like Mark Talia is lining it up. It looks like it's going to go out on the full almost. Yes, it did. So because of it now, no, it didn't. It was just in play. So now it's going to be the Blues line out as well. The Brumbies can't catch a break at the moment. That is for sure.
How does that work?
Not sure. I think there must have been a little touch from a Brumbies player.
What?
Yeah, hit him on the back. Solomon Kata. So because of it now, it is going to be the line out to the Blues. Finley Christie now goes to Altiri Black, and now they can play that territory game. That one has almost gone out on the full. Yes, it has. So now they are going back anyway. Carlton and Kiafi coming off the field.
Karma, isn't it? getting the ball like that.
But now Oscar Tutu off the field as well. He's been close to scoring tries, but just not quite able to get there, unfortunately, for the Blues. They haven't really used the back of the rolling maul for this, or the back of the scrum very often in this game as well. We have got what's the score, please? Allah from Samoa, from Lima. I think I may have read that one. It is currently 31-10. The Brumbies have been able to get that one. Have they? Oh, I'll tell you what, he was absolutely nailed there, Ryan Lonergan. Now it is going to be in the hands of Stowers trying to make a few extra meters. Now it is going to be Lonergan driving forward. Was Scott Seo once again. Now it's going to be some Solomoni Kata driving forward around the side of the ruck. And at this stage, the Blues just want to get a few more tries on the board to get that points differential up as well. Because at the moment, 21 points they are winning by. Very impressive. But, of course, they would love to make a few more as well. Noel Alisio selling the dummy there. And he was almost able to find the gap 40 metres out at the moment of the Brumbies. Now it is going to be in the hands of the number 16, which in this one is Folau Whainga. Now it's going to be a good run from Ryan Lonergan. A little offload as well. Going backwards there. It's gone backwards there. And it's been picked up now by Scott Seo. He is driving hard at the line there. But straight over the ball was the Blues player, and that is going to be the penalty to the Blues. It was none other than Dalton Papali'i there, who was able to win the penalty for his side. Do you remember, says Josh Thompson, you were at the last live stream between the Chiefs, between the Crusaders and the, who did they just play? The Waratahs just before. So I do appreciate you coming back as well. They should just award the Golden Broom to the New Zealand teams collectively for generously sweeping an entire continent as well, says Sebastian, and Blues all the way to the top, says Lima. And yeah, if they win this match, they will be going straight to the top. If they get the bonus point, that is. But now they have got another chance. It is Mackenzie Hansen now going to Tom Banks. He has got a couple men on his outside, almost lined up by Auckland there. In the end, he is dragged down by Tom Robinson. Now it is going to be Lonergan. Goes back into the hands of Nick Frost. Now almost had the ball ripped away from him. But he has been able to hang on. Now it's going to be Lonergan going to the left-hand side. Now it's going to be Mackenzie Hansen driving forward once again for the Brumbies. Now also Bailey Coenzel, I feel like he's not too far off, and he was able to score a try when he did come on in the last match. Now it's nice little lineup there. Good fend there from Simone, but ended up falling down, unfortunately, for him on the halfway line. Now it's going to be Ryan Lonergan going for a bit of territory there. Found a bit of space as well. A 30 black going to be under pressure, but he decides to let it go into touch. And now it is going to be the line out for the Blues on their 22. Go Blues from Josh Thompson as well. Want to thank you commentating and not forgetting to thank the Auckland Blues team. Anyways, we are watching from Elac City, from downtown LA, the team Blues as well from Mosisi. So thank you very much for tuning in as well. We've got people from all around the world watching as well, which is pretty awesome to see. Dalton Papali'i is actually down at the moment, and I think it doesn't look too good for him at the moment. It looks like he is struggling, Hoipa knee strapping. I don't think he should continue, but I feel like he's going to. But I feel like he's better off coming off the field because he can hardly walk. He's going, yeah, I'm all right, but I feel like that's going to do further damage. Like, you're winning the game by 21 points. And just if he ends up
the field, give another guy a chance.
Well, in that case, I feel like they'd have to bring Hoskins Tutu back out. So maybe, yeah, it's going to be interesting though. You don't want to see him injured for another couple weeks with a knee injury because he has decided that he is tough as nails and decides that he doesn't want to go off the field as well. Yes, the Blues will win, says Ronan, and South Africa teams need to return to Super Rugby to make this competitive again, says the Liberty. And Australia not doing good at rugby. At least they are better than us at lawn bowls as well, says BGs. I didn't actually know that, so maybe that is something. They're also pretty decent. They're better at us at football as well, aren't they? Australia. And sometimes cricket, depending on how it goes. Although we are the number one test team in the world for cricket. But
yeah.
You like cricket, don't you?
Yeah, that's correct.
There's going to be Kurt Eklund now. He is going to the back to Cowley Tuioti. 15 minutes left in this match. Kiriwani now running hard at the line. And he's been tackled on the 22. And it has been said that it is just outside of the 22. So that means that now it is going to be Finley Christie going back into the hands of, it is going to be fired back almost to Zahn Sullivan or Teddy Black. I think he was actually calling for someone else to take that kick. And it has been sliced a little bit. It's going to be taken nicely by Mackenzie Hansen, who has claimed that one 30 metres out from the Brumbies line. And that's the thing. If the Brumbies score, that cancels out the bonus point. Tom Banks with a great run there. Still going there.
Come on.
And he is driving forward there. For the Brumbies, 20 metres out now. Lonergan into the hands of Swain. The locks linking up there, but doesn't Papali'i driving backwards. His legs are pretty much buggered, but he is still going, and that's going to be the penalty to the Blues once again.
It doesn't matter what the Brumbies do, they just can't get anywhere.
Side entry every time they get to that 22, the Blues just win the penalty. Who is your 6, 7, and 8 for the All Blacks? As well as been asked.
Oh, I don't know.
I feel like
Steve Hansen at 8.
Steve Hansen at 8. He'd be good off the back of the scrum, wouldn't he? I know a lot of people, 7's a hard position because I know people were saying maybe you change, like, and you go Artie Savi at 7, and then maybe Hoskins Satutu at 8, I think has been said. But then Sam Kane, if he returns, maybe he gets that 7 jersey. And then you got the likes of Ethan Blackadder has put in a decent shift to try and get that 6 jersey. But you've also got the likes of Kerry Robertson as well. Plenty of talent to choose from. Wouldn't want to be a selector, that is for sure. Australia is bad, says Ronan as well. My country would have made this a bit for all these teams. South Africa, Australia is too weak as well, says Ronan. And we have also got, yes, the Blues will win. And we have also got in there, do you think the Blues will win by 20 points or more, Kiwi lads? Says Machu. 20 points or more. At the moment, they're 21.
At this stage, they will. At this stage, they're set to get 2 more tries.
They just can't quite. Oh, Dalton's down. Did you see that?
No.
He's gone down very heavily on that leg. Is he getting up? That's a question. I think he's got to go off the field. He can't risk it. Like, surely you're looking at that as a coach and going, he's one of our star players. We don't want to lose him. Yeah. He has got back up, though. Look at him in the background there, how gingerly he is running. I'm worried that he is. Oh, that's a nice take from Alex Hodgman, though. And, I mean, they have still got Satutu on the bench, who is, like, a decent player. Oh, a little knock-on there from Akira Ioane. So that's going to be the knock-on against him. And they are checking for something else by the looks of it as well. But nonetheless, we have also got in the chat a whole heap of people. So thank you all very much for tuning in. If you haven't already, be sure to leave a like on this live stream. Subscribe if you are new as well. I am going to be back for the Reds versus Chiefs match. Are you sticking around for that one, or are you ditching? You might. I feel like it's going to be the situation of you probably just sit in the background and yawn. Like for that one. You'll just be sitting there, just going, oh yeah,
oh yeah, all right,
that's nice. Alan Waratahs' 100th game wasn't able to get over the line in this match.
Good work there, Hamish. Really highlighted what he can't do.
No, I mean, he was your pick, though, to score the first try for the Brumbies, so I had to mention it. And he has done a lot in his career so far. 100 Super Rugby matches. Are they all for the
no one can
Brumbies?
get over the line for these useless Australian teams. God, this is frustrating to watch. That's supporting the Brumbies, and it's just like... They can't even get one more try. Like, it's just hopeless.
I want to see Crusaders versus the Bulls, says Ronan. That would be a good matchup. It's a little bit unsteady. Tell you what, that's a big push from the Blues at scrum time, but it's going to go out the back from Stowers now. Lonergan goes to Lolesio. Oh, it's being knocked down, and it's going to be a knock on. Once again, it sounded like that screaming goat. But nonetheless, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't an advantage. Dalton Publi's in the background. Take him off the field. He can't walk. I don't want to see him get injured because then that could ruin his chance of getting selected for the All Blacks. Solomon Kata, he is going back on the inside. I poked myself in the eye almost. That was almost painful, but luckily just dodged it. He's still in the background on the far side of the field. He's no use to you if he can't walk. Yeah. Unfortunately. Where is he? He's still walking, but he's not walking well. No. Like, I feel like it is risky from the coaches to leave him out there. Because if he ends up getting completely injured, that's on them. You know?
Wow, no, if he's insisting to stay out there,
like he's just
that's on him.
Although they haven't asked him since he ended up going down. He hasn't done another run. He's still trying to move around. I bet he scores a try in the last moment of the game as well. It's going to be TJ Fahani. That was a nice little set play there. Silky skills. Zahn Sullivan fending off Mackenzie Hansen now. And we will read the chat in a very short moment. Ruru on the field as well. George's favourite player in existence. Yeah, good.
He's not a number 9, I'm telling you.
Okay, so it is going to be the penalty to the Blues now. I feel like they've got to go for the corner once again because you want to make one more try for them because of the fact that if they get one more, they will blow the whistle as well. Time off once again. And they are getting the big warning here. South Sydney, 26 over Parramatta Eels at the moment, says Sefu. So they are having a decent performance. And we have also got, I want to see the Crusaders Bulls. And we have also got there, the Bulls versus Crusaders will be crazy, says Christian. Last time we were down there was a penalty, is what he has said. Have a chat to the boys as well. And Bulls have a chance to win at Loftus. But the at Christchurch, it was an uphill battle as well, says Liberty. And how many minutes left? At the moment, we are sitting at 69 minutes, so 10 minutes left in this one.
Graham, honestly, like, it's basic stuff, They just cannot do it. They get the ball and they just lose it straight away. And then the Blues are at that end of the field and then they score. And then the Brumbies reset, they get the ball, but they just lose it straight away, and then
it's tough to watch.
Their defense hasn't got the urgency to keep the Blues out. Like, all Australian teams have to work on their defense, like every single one of them. But it's just like,
speaking of defense, they are in trouble here because the Blues have got this one 10 meters out. He's still out there. It is in the hands of Tom Robertson at the moment, and they are driving forward. We mentioned defence just before. That one has gone down, and now it's going to be an advantage to the Brumbies. That's not allowed to carry Ioane. And he's still going at him as well. And now Mackenzie Hansen giving him a bit of a push, and it's going to be a straight penalty. And tell you what, Kerry Ioane here may have just, for the Blues, it was a little bit of a collapse maul situation. Dutton Poli, he's going, mate, can you stand? Because I can't. I'll find out. At this stage, Kerry Ioane, I think, just gifted them a penalty. Because he might even get red carded here at Kerry Ioane in the breakdown.
How's it their ball? He just dump trucked someone in the middle of the road.
It was originally the penalty for the collapsing the maul, but now they're going upstairs, and it could get easily reversed here because he lifted Darcy Swain up, almost dropped him like vertically, which is not ideal at all. And we obviously got Richie Mawaya versus Mornay Stain, who would win as well.
Richie Mornay's like 400 years old.
Although he is playing well for the Bulls at the moment. Good territory kicking game on him. Okay, so collapsing the maul from Folau Fainga'a, then Darcy Swain in there. Kerry Ioane picks him up. It looked worse from the other angle, but I feel like it's still going to be above the horizontal. Like but you could say he came in the side.
Boot nearly
so
hit
maybe
his playmate in the face. Like, you can't do that. Like, how's it any different to tip tackling someone? Like, if his head's wedged in between two other people, he could break his neck. Like, so that's not the thing. Right.
They have said they're all right with that because of the fact that there was the situation of the collapsing of the maul, and also I guess that guy was in through the side as well a little bit. I think a pity penalty as well. Says Scrum, that's what times the Chiefs tonight.
I fell in love with the sideline girl.
Sorry, he's had eyes.
I'm in love. She's a
careful now.
She's beautiful.
It's nice, isn't it? Maya will beat Staines all day. And at this stage, the Chiefs game is going to be starting at 9:45. So we've got a bit of time till that one is going to be happening. George reaction says it all. I think I read that one. And we are also in the situation.
I'm being so biased towards the Brumbies, but this, I don't know. If I was an Australian rugby fan, like, I would not watch these games. This is so frustrating to watch.
It is going to be Folau Fainga'a off the field, though. He scored a few tries for the Brumbies, but he's not getting one today because he was who collapsed the maul, unfortunately. So they're going to be down to 10 men.
Would you not think it was a penalty to the Brumbies just because of what Ioane did? Like,
no, they ruled it out. They said it was fine.
Oh, well, I don't know about that.
So now it is in the situation. Bunnings Warehouse. Lowest prices are just
they're not paying us. Just cut it out, all right?
If Richie is quality, why does he joke at a lot of that test level as well, says Liberty. And yeah, I guess he's just one of those players. He hasn't really found his feet at test level, has he? Mornay Stain, I guess you could say, is the other way, and he has had like how many games for South Africa? He might even be in the British and Irish Lions squad, although I think he is getting selected maybe behind Andre Pollard.
Yeah.
If I'm not wrong.
There's probably plenty of times in Mornay Stain's early career when he choked as well. So
yeah, I guess veteran experience can get you a lot, can't it? I bet you they go off the back here for Kerry Ioane. Yeah. That's my prediction. Henry Stowers off the field, and that is for McInnery. And that is going to be, Oh, McInnery, yeah, because he is coming back on to do the scrum feed, or at the front of the scrum. Up the Blues, says Hohepa as well. So now we are in the situation of it's another
insurance. Oh, that's my insurance.
Is it? Are you insured?
No.
Ah, good. Now that's going to be pushed here by the Blues. That's the advantage. Has gone too far out the back. Ruru now with the pass. Harry Plummer puts the ears back, and he is driving for Faiani with the step, and he scores the try. And it is another try now for the Blues as well. So now they are well and truly adding them up. It was a slow start for them, but from there, they have just kept on going. And now we are in that predicament of, I will update it once again, TJ Faiani. Any more tries being scored, and I will run out of space for the amount of characters I am allowed to put. But we might see one or two more for the end of this match as well. But Akira Ioane there. No, sorry, it's not Akira Ioane. What am I on about? It was TJ Faiani. I keep on saying Akira Ioane, but it is not. It was a TJ Faiani. It was able to score. What's up, Joseph William? Up the Blues brother as well, says Machu. And also maybe replace the 5 AU teams with the 4 South Africa teams and Jaguares from Argentina worth giving it a try as well. And I think it is more because of the fact that it was time zones and travel and whatnot, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That they had to ditch it. So hopefully in a couple of years' time, maybe they do go back to it. But at this stage, I think it's about 99% confirmed South Africa heading north for the Pro 16.
Nah, I'm saying I'd hate it if they went back to the old format.
You would, yeah?
I'd hate it. Like I only ever watched the NZ derbies and the Australian. Like I didn't even watch New Zealand versus Australia.
Yeah.
I know I only ever watched New Zealand, and a lot of people will be the same. It's just the Crusaders playing in Argentina at 5 a.m. Why would I get up and watch that? You know what I mean? Like
people,
or the Sunwolves or
people getting up at 5's crazy for a game.
But you're different though because
you're different. Cheers.
You make money off it.
Only peanuts, mate.
$2.
Ruru now goes back to Harry Plummer. That hasn't found anyone, but now it has with DJ Fahani on the bounce, and now he's found a bit of steam since scoring his try. And now they have got the ball just outside of their 22 at the moment, the Blues. And they are sitting 73 minutes, and that is well done. But now it is going back for another penalty.
They made a mistake, and now they've got the ball.
No, they don't. Penalty to the Blues.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. They made a mistake, and now they've got the ball.
I want to see Blues versus Sharks, says Ronan as well, and wish the Suns were in this competition. They would be better than all Australian teams, and I think Brumbies do better as well, says the Gershube. Do you think they'll keep the Trans-Tasman competition next year? I'm an Aussie fan, but I don't understand how this is a sustainable competition if things don't improve. Next year, they go on Moana Pacifica and Fiji Drua added in as well for 2022. So it will be 5 Australian teams, 5 New Zealand, and then it will be Fiji Drua and also Moana Pacifica. But at this stage, the live ladder, if they can retain or can maintain this lead that they've got, the Brumbies would have to score twice to cancel out that bonus point. So it would be very tough for them to be able to do it. And the Brumbies still sitting on the 1 point. Haven't really been able to get going in this competition either. And we have also got their wow from the YouTube, yay, from Max as well. But yeah, the next game is going to be kicking off in only 50 minutes. Chiefs versus the Reds over there. Almost stolen all. That was nicely done there. And now it's going to be Ruru Harry Plummer dropping the ball again a little bit. It's gone backwards, and now it is going to be a knock-on advantage. Now Mark Talia trying to fend off a couple men. But he has been tackled there by Rama. Now it's going to be Ruru goes to Toi Belodu dropping that ball as well.
Right, now Brumbies, you've got the opportunity to get the ball.
No, they don't. It's a scrum for the Blues for the original knock-on. You got to feel for them, don't you?
Honestly, they haven't had the ball in the last 10 minutes.
The water bottle's been in the right hand since the start of the game. Respect as well, says BGs. If you did want to put it down, you can.
Mate. Yeah, I know, but I like the spiral.
He likes a little bit of an inside tornado situation going on. Nice one. Now it is also going to be update the scoreboard, says Max Cottle. Yes, we are behind. We are 1 point behind. So at this, or 1 try behind, I should say. So at the moment it is sitting 37 to the Blues. There is a lot going on at the moment. 38 to the Blues, on the screen. We have got the no match footage of audio will be shown as well, though, which is good news. We haven't had any comments about it since that, which is good. Sia Khaleesi versus Hoskins Satutu. Who will win? I am an All Black. But I believe Sia Khaleesi will win, says Ronan. Although he hasn't really found his feet at the Sharks yet in the last few games, Sia Khaleesi. In the Rainbow Cup. Oh, that's a good one. Now they're going to have the advantage. Now it's going to be a Kiriwani off the back, breaking through the tackle. He's found a bit of a gap for Kiriwani. And 5 minutes left in this match. But you see a Khaleesi, very good player as well. Done Papa Lee hit a little bit higher. Now it's going to be the advantage. And it is going to be the penalty. It is going to be going for the corner here. Darcy Swain, not a happy boy at the moment. Kiriwani trying to fire him up at the stage, giving him a little bit of a head rub for his troubles. We have got no bro. Hoskins to do is much better than Sia Khaleesi as well, says Kristen. And we have also got in there, Blues will destroy the Sharks. Blues will win the cup. I eat my hat as well, says the GoTube. And we have also got, what time is that? We are currently sitting at 75 minutes in this match. So we'll have to update that one as well. But yeah, at the moment, we can't have any more tries or else it will end up in the situation of me running out of space. But I feel like for one more try, I'd be willing to run out of space for one more try, wouldn't you?
No.
Okay. Good stuff. Of course, because you were going to see a Khaleesi should not even be in the Springbok team as well, says Kristen. I know he gets in there for his captaincy. He is a very good captain in that regard. Hasn't been finding the best form lately, but still, if he finds his form, he's very good.
Yeah.
Tell you what, that's a stat, ladies and gentlemen. 10 visits to the opposition, 22 for the Blues. 5 of those times they've scored tries.
Yeah.
The Brumbies,
how many times has the Brumbies been there?
Probably like 3.
And like
scored once, maybe.
It's just...
Now it is going to be off the back. This is looking dangerous for Keena now. I believe as the ball in hand, they're just going to keep on driving here, the Blues. And that one has gone down. They've got the advantage as well. Another penalty. That's going to be collapsing the more. I feel like that was almost going to be another card.
That's 4 more penalties to the Blues.
Step back is the call from the referee. Bit of a push and a shove. Everyone's angry at the moment in this game. The Brumbies, I feel like they've come to play and it hasn't happened.
No,
Like they've just been almost, you could say, I don't want to say dominated, but it's close to it.
Oh, they have.
Because it just hasn't quite. Oh, did you see Ruru there?
No.
He is signaling he wants a cross kick. And he kind of did a funny little facial expression as well. He's kind of like, out on the wing. So he is going for a cross kick here, if it is on the cards perhaps. But I feel like the Brumbies maybe know that now.
I feel
But
like the Blues are just being assholes now.
we also got don't disregard Sia as well, says Ronan. And we have also got there, George, would you go to Sky Stadium for the Phoenix game?
No.
No, okay. We have are you going to do a double match review in the time between the Chiefs?
Playing Timaru, I probably wouldn't go.
Match review, we may. I don't know whether we'll have time to squeeze it in.
I want to have a rant about how bad the Brumbies are.
I feel like we're going to have a lot of Blues supporters who are supporting you, but Brumbies players maybe not too happy. But we'll have to wait and see when this game ends because we've still got 3 minutes left.
I'm supporting the Brumbies, but it's just like
it's hard.
You have all these. I'm on that Australian Facebook page. You have all these Australians going, "What are we doing wrong?" And it's like, what?
We have also got Dwayne Vermeulen should be captain as well. And Hoskins is ringing, and Sia is an exceptional rugby player from Ronan as well. So is he going to go for the cross kick here? Jonathan Ruru.
Everything. They do everything wrong.
He is going to put the ball in now. Jonathan Ruru looking for the ball, but he's got a Ryan Lonergan right on his back. They're driving forward. It's going to be another advantage. He's got a man all over him there. Little offload drop by Bryce M. And it's going to be another penalty now to the Blues. Bryce M trying to get that ball in hand. Jonathan Ruru. Is he going to take the quick tap? No, he decides against that. And they are going to go for the scrum once again. And I feel like at this stage, it is going to be the last play of the game, perhaps. Unless they score right now, maybe they'll be in the situation of getting one more crack. But then at this stage, they might as well keep on going, the Blues, if they score again, because they won't lose that bonus point and they could get a few more points on the points differential. George sitting there silently. The Brumbies don't deserve my commentary as well, says Sebastian. Or 7th of August, All Blacks versus the Wallabies. That's going to be very soon.
What's going to happen there?
And we have also got, there's no way the Blues could beat Satyrs in the grand final as well, says the Gurr. But that's the thing. They need to make it to the final, the Crusaders. And if the Blues and the Hurricanes win all their games with bonus points, Crusaders miss out. So it's that situation.
I'm not a big fan of how it's done because of the gulf between New Zealand and Australian sides. I mean, if the Australians won a few, it'd be fine. But
yeah, now it is going to be another drive. It's a good scrum. Now it's going to be a Kiriwani off the back now. Breaking tackles. A Kiriwani still driving. And they are only a couple meters out now. It is going to be 5 back into the hands of Akina. He was running hard at the line. It's going to be Jonathan Ruru. Goes himself. Should have passed that to Tom Robinson. He was right there and didn't quite get there. Now it's going to be a Kiriwani ball knocked down. And it is going to be a double blow of the whistle. And it's going to be a penalty to the Blues once again. This could be 13 men on the field for the Brumbies now. Double blow of the whistle. No, just a single now. Time off. They are going to be checking it there. Jonathan Ruru went himself. Saw the line. Thought, oh, yeah, I'll be having a piece of that. And unfortunately, it's a little knock on. So now it is going to be Brumbies scrum. 15 penalties against the Blues in this game. Against the Brumbies, 10 against the Blues. A lot of them. That is for sure. We have also got there. I feel like there was much better players for him than him in the 6th jersey as well, says Kristen. And there's no way. Oh, no, I read that one. And we have also got, it's all about AB's rugby. Thanks, guys, for the live updates as well, says Jim Will. And we do appreciate you being here. We are going to be back in about 45 minutes. A 9-leg multi-bet finishing with the Chiefs winning 13 plus points from a bet $25. Hopefully win $1,200 if the Chiefs win. Come on, the Cowbell boys from Waikato. Said Machu, 13 plus for the Chiefs to win for $1,200. Tell you what, we would kindly accept a donation to the channel if that happens, so we can try and get sponsorship for Pam's.
Yeah, Pam's not coming through.
No,
he hasn't messaged me yet.
They haven't paid us nothing. Unfortunately, it's going to take a while for NZ to get back players. And the quality, there's a good scrum. Dalton Pavali taken down. Valentini, it's almost stolen by Jonathan Ruru. But now they have got this ball. They're going to have to kick this one. Little ship in behind from Noel Alessio. Setting up nicely, though, for it was Ikatau who was able to take that one just on the 22 now for the Brumbies. We're up to 80 minutes. What do they do from here? Are they going to be able to score one more? Or tell you what, Mackenzie Hansen having a good run there, but tackled in the end by Robertson. And they are trying to counter-ruck there. The Blues not quite able to get it now. It is going to be a backline movement. Lolesio. Quick hands now from Guenzel. Now it is going to be quick hands out to Cutter. He's dropped the ball as well. Has gone forward. And that is going to be the end of the game. And the Blues win it 38-10. What an interesting matchup we just witnessed. What can you say about it other than handling errors?
Oh, my God.
Tough game to
Has he
watch.
got duct tape in his ear?
You might as well try and hold it all still. But that's the full-time score. Blues get 38 points, 10 for the Brumbies. You're going to give us a Gornado, a George Tornado as well from Sebastian. Have you got much left? A little bit left. Oh, yes, very nice. Oh, yes, bit of that. Drink responsibly. If it is water, don't overhydrate yourself. We always got Go Reds, says the Gertube and Al Haddad. Huh?
Right?
No, we always got maybe. You might support your stream as well, says Machu. Who's Panmure? Maybe it's is it Pam's or is it a different brand? Panmure and Well says the Gur and also Loljo says Scrumless and Sia utterly deserve that number 6 jersey. Even rugby player have his or her down. Just remember Sia needs to adapt to the style with the Sharks as well. And we have also got Rough, says the big V8 show. Beautiful Vortex as well, says PGs. When is the next Tasman match? It is going to be in 40 minutes time will be the kickoff. We will be starting our live stream in 35 minutes time. Hi from the game again, says Millie. How many people were in attendance? Because it doesn't look like many at all in the background, unfortunately, for the Eden Park crowd. But luckily, the rain didn't come, which is brilliant in that regard. But yeah, unfortunately for them, just didn't quite get going in this match. The Brumbies 9:40 next match as well, says Millie. And hi from Nathan. Welcome back to the live stream, mate. But if you haven't already, be sure to leave a like on this live stream. We'll have a look and see how many we are sitting on for this one. How many do you think we'll be sitting on?
Oh, I don't know. 1,000.
1,000 likes.
No, not 1,000 likes. I thought you meant views.
No, likes-wise, what are we sitting on?
41.
41. Right, I'm going to say 50. We are sitting on 60. Smashed it out of the park as well. So thank you very much for that. Save your mo as well, says the Gur. I guess, yeah, if that was the deal, the Brumbies have saved me from having to shave it off. That is for sure. But now we have got a short moment up until the next match, which is going to be between the Chiefs and the Reds. It is going to be in Townsville. So that should be an interesting matchup as well. But nonetheless, I think we are almost at the end of this live stream. The try scorers in this match for the Blues, Kurt Eklund, Finley Christie, and also Bryce Hem, AJ Lamb, TJ Faiani, quite a few. And then for the Brumbies try scorers, they had Conal McInnery. Also, that was the only one for them, unfortunately for them. And we are at full time at this stage. I am back, says Riley Bennett. I can't remember, but it looks like 1,000 people as well, said Millie. Only 1,000 for a game at Eden Park.
Yeah,
does seem
pretty pathetic.
Not ideal for them at all. And we have also got Henry Samuel has said, I am gay, which is an interesting.
Hey, well done, mate.
Yeah, well done for coming out on the live stream. I guess maybe first time you have mentioned it, so good on you, mate. We have also got, that is, well, not quite. We have one female in the chat. She's always here. Scrumlass, I think she's gone. Has she gone to sleep? No, she's still here as well. So thank you, Scrumlass, for being here. Once again, go the Chiefs for the next game, says Riley Bennett, and Blues did good, says the Gertube. I feel like they did well with the scoreline, but looking at that performance, they probably wanted 50 points the way that the Brumbies, like, they were able to pretty much dominate them in this game, and they had just a few too many knock-ons. I'm not sure about handling errors in this one, but I'm sure it would have been a pretty high number. The New Zealand teams are unstoppable as well, says Gita. I'm still here as well, says Scrumley, so we do appreciate that.
The issue is
as well.
The Australians are stoppable, and that's the problem.
I see. Right. Well, we are almost at the end of this live stream. Do we do a post-match review live stream as well? Are you keen for that?
Or the Brumbies suck.
Yeah, I feel like they could go one or two ways. So maybe we will just wait a couple more minutes because we will be starting the next live stream in 32 minutes. And we have got I Am Not Gay. That was my goddamn brother as well. So good on your brother then in that case.
Is he gay?
He might be.
Congratulations.
And congratulations to him. We have also got congratulations. Oh, no, gratitude to the lads. See you for the Reds versus Chiefs game as well, says Sebastian. We will see you very soon, mate. And nonetheless, thank you all very much for tuning in. We will be back very soon. I think you're breaking the chair.
Am
I think a little bit, yeah. Now we are in this situation. You are very strong. That's why we are in the arm wrestling battle, eh? Right. Nonetheless, we are going to end this live stream now. We will see. Not really.
I'll get you a new chair.
Yeah, that's very generous. We will see you all for the next one.